Sick of this nigga. Sick.
As you were saying.
So I just hear like Sadiq.
We got those, don't we? Yeah.
So I just hear like, so Sadiq, we was listening to your call on Thursday. You spoke to a Claire, right? From Sunny Hall. Like, yeah.
Hey, John.
Why would you ask her to send you nudes? I'm like, bro. Did you listen to the start of the call? Bro, I swear that job used to get me in trouble. I remember there was one, Chiswick, fucking, I think like Russian girl, got her details.
Well, call center job thing.
Yeah, no, this one worked for a gym. So I used to work on their customer service line.
Yeah.
And then, what's it called? She's like, she's like, yeah, so, what's it called? What did she say? She was like, yeah, can I, get me guest passes to get in? Just me, you already got some in your account. She's like, cool. She was like, is there anything else I can help you with? She's like, yeah, just your number. Bro, and you can see, because with gym, they had to take their picture. So I can see a picture, this bitch is bad. I'm looking at it and I'm going, fuck, I want to, but I know these calls are recorded. And when it comes to my review, they go, so Sadiq, why did you give Katerina your personal number? So I just had to be like, no, I can't give that to her. She's like, no, just give it, be fine, just give me your personal number. I was like, I can't do that. I was trying to finesse it. I was like, I've got your email. I'll email you about your guest box.
Is this 1982, bro?
But it's slow. She's not catching on. She was like, just send me your number. I was like, fuck. In my head, I was like, I'll email you, and then if you text me back, I'll just email you off my personal email. But she wasn't catching on, so I had to let it go. But yeah, bro, that job was technical.
She clearly wasn't buffing enough, fam.
Nah, she was bad.
No.
My job.
She couldn't have been. She couldn't have been, because if she was that bad, you'd have been willing to risk it all, fam.
No, my job. Mate,
Johnny knows.
My job, a salary. I'm not
fam, if she was the baddest, you would have risked the caution. You would have risked the caution.
If she was rich, I'm like, alright, cool. She can hold me over for a couple of months while I look for a new job. But fam, I was looking at this thing. I was like, fam, it looks like you got a sugar daddy, so you can't bring me in. Is he gonna bust me?
She's like, you know what, Katerina, you look like you work in Tesco. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna help me. You're not gonna help me. You're not gonna help me in this issue. After you've bust, you'll be like, I've got no peace, you know.
That PNC, that post-nut clarity.
Fam, that's if she lesbian, because these girls are tactical. They'll spend a hell of time when you gas you up and kind of like, I'm bored.
Or you give her a discount at the gym. She's like, I got what I wanted.
Appreciate that, Sadiq.
I got what I wanted. So you get away with them things. Yeah, man. Fucking Sadiq, special guest. Finally. I've been trying to get this guy on for time, yeah.
I'm not a camera facing person.
I've been trying to get this guy on for time. Since like episode 30, bruv. I've been trying to get this guy on.
30?
Something like that.
But I've been a big supporter of it from the start, because I like this.
Yeah,
big up.
Movement.
Big up.
There we go. He's always said, let me do my thing. 1 second.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, what?
I forgot. It's been so long for me to be on it that I've even forgotten about this shit.
No, I've done it the wrong way around. I've got to do it to English to this language. 1 second.
2021 and might still offend in different cultures and languages, bro.
This one will be easy.
I'm more offended that he doesn't know how to use Google Translate.
Okay, this one's
We're talking to a man that had a dad case on his phone till about.
To be honest, I fucked with it.
Till I bullied him to get an iPhone.
Though, but it gave me his old swag. That's how I fucked with it, because it was uncleish. Like he would always whip out.
And then he started crying. In what episode was it when he called it when the girl uncle zoned you?
Yeah, but that's different.
What do you mean that's different? Move as you mean to, you get me? Like you're out here with the uncle case and you're crying about being uncle zone.
Yeah, but that's different. You can't get uncle
How's
zone.
it different?
You can't get uncle zone by a girl you already beat. That's just. I didn't expect it. I never expected it.
But hold on a minute.
I never expected it.
That's a different kind of. That's a different kind of.
You are what you are, innit? You are as you move.
How did she uncle zone you?
I'll say the story. Like there's this girl I beat one time, innit? Yeah. And like, I went to go. It's kind of similar to that story in uni when we went uni with that girl. I'm thinking I'm gonna beat this girl again. List? I think I'm gonna beat her again.
Is she on the list?
I'm gonna see you again. She's on the list. Yeah, she's on the list.
Or did you forget her? Did you forget her like the girl that my man just told you about a minute ago?
No, I didn't forget anyone.
I'm not out here to expose your thing.
Sadiq.
Hey, Dre, I'm not gonna lie.
Sadiq,
I'm not policial.
You aren't, but I am.
I'm not snaking on these things. I'm just saying. I don't believe Mike's numbers in it, and this I didn't expect him to forget.
Oh yeah, all I'm gonna tell you.
I didn't expect him to forget certain things. That's his fuck up.
Look.
I thought he remembered the thing about.
Sadiq, all I'm gonna tell you is we just had a conversation just now.
Yeah.
Mike says his number is 17. He's parading on Instagram. Yeah. Look at the number on the back of my shirt. Number 17. Okay, cool.
I can't be able to get.
Then all of a sudden now we just had a conversation. And you brought up a girl, and Mike said he forgot about that girl. Yeah, so by default, already it's 18.
It's not 17. It's not 17. Mine's not 17. It's part of his brand, isn't it?
Put on a shirt because it's real.
You're gonna have to get lower, fam. Apparently.
Put on a shirt because it's real. See the cheeks as well. You get me? Double whammy.
See that it's not serious, bro.
Put on my shirt because it's real, baby. That's my body count right there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shut up. You gave me the Arsenal cup.
Look. So I've already caught you out already. So
yeah, Mike's not sensitive.
I mean, and we're talking to a live source here. We're talking to someone that was with him in the trenches, fam. Because
in his worst days in uni.
No, really.
Worst days. Please elaborate.
Mike racked up numbers.
Wow.
Oh! I've got love for Mike. Do you know? I don't even want to call you out, but fam. Mike was one of the men in the group that there was no limit. Like any girl could get it.
Wait. When you say any girl, you mean any tangible girl, right?
Any tangible, over age. No. Of age.
Oh shit.
Of age. Now I'm just trying to clear my nigga. I'm just clear my nigga because I don't want anyone to get it right.
Okay. But I'm saying.
A vagina.
Wow.
That's it. That's the criteria for my back.
No.
But I'm hearing you change, innit? I'm hearing you change.
Wait. Pause. Pump the brakes. Man just said your criteria for babes wasn't buff, wasn't, all right. No, man just said anything that moves, fam.
Moves with some...
With a vagina.
Look. I've said this many a times.
Raw.
That was the old me.
He's a changed man.
I'm a changed man. I found my calling. Like, I remember like the maker. I even said this to Sadiq, because Sadiq used to tell me, like, Mike, why are you getting with these babes you don't have any feelings for, or love for, any recollection? You don't even like these babes.
You didn't find them attractive.
Some of them,
You didn't find them attractive?
Some I didn't.
A lot of them.
Wait.
I love Mike, but we're not gonna lie. A lot of them Mike did already. A lot.
Wait,
I'm
Mike.
sure, who was it that hit a disabled thing?
Who hit the table thing?
No, not disabled. She was, I don't want to say it. It's like she was blind in one eye.
I know. Remember?
Yeah, that was you.
I know it was. It was the dark.
That nigga was another scumbag.
She was quarter blind, didn't it? So she was blind in one eye, and she had one half of the other eye that was vision.
Yeah.
So I remember I went on a date. Like he went on a date with this babes, innit? And I knew he was out. So I went, "Yo, you about?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm on a date." And he told me, "Yo, be careful. Like this girl's got like she's blinded by grace, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
She's blinded by what?
Like Stormzy blinded by your grace.
Oh my! You did not just say that, bro. So, like, you did not just say blinded by grace, fam. You did not.
I'll take the eye.
You did not.
I'm now blinded by grace.
Bleep that. That's gotta go. Got to go.
Anyway,
that's my first bleep of 2021.
So she was like, oh, like obviously, like she's
blinded by grace.
That's a bar. I can't lie. Fuck that.
I mean, like the Stormzy tune. You know the Stormzy
fam,
tune?
the poor girl's half blind, bruv.
She's not fully blind. She's got grace. The quarter's the grace.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This dark humor, yeah, bruv. I thought you left it in 2020, fam.
Dark humor to the future.
Disgusting. Tui, yuck.
So imagine they were getting drinks here, and he's told me like, yo, obviously she's like half blind, like quarter blind, like 3/4 blind. Like don't say anything, like don't be a dickhead. And I'm like, cool. But I've had drinks in me. I'm tipsy, so I'm sitting there going to the girl. So where do you and I'm gonna make a random name. Where do you and Jamie see each other? Like, where do you see this going? I say stuff like that. Are you guys seeing eye to eye? I'm saying shit like this, yeah. And my boy's like,
I don't want to say anything because I know myself. I actually say his name, but I don't want to say it.
Boy's doing this, yeah, and I'm just like, he's just like this. I'm like, do you watch Naruto? Like, do you know about Sharingan, Byakugan?
Mike.
I'm saying,
Mike.
I'm doing bare
Mike.
eye.
Do you have no shame? Do you have no limits, bruv? You're making fun of a blind girl.
Yeah, Mike was reckless.
You're running blind jokes, bruv.
Yeah. I think she was blind in one eye, or she had like a glass eye or something.
Yeah, she had like a glass eye and a quarter.
Man's asking her if she knows about Sharingan.
I went up to her. I went, you can't see me. You know, the just in the thing.
Mike was the biggest troll you. That's like you got Mike diet, the Mike light. Like you haven't got the intense Mike that we had at uni, bro.
Every year I need to reevaluate my friendship with this don. Every year.
But this guy's the one who told me I was a nice, good Christian boy.
I don't want to say no names, but there was another brother that we lived with that.
Paris. Paris.
He was a different breed.
I met that guy in 2 seconds and I knew. In fact, I knew that this where your uni was bad mind, yeah. When I went into the yard and there was porn on the TV, bruv. In the middle of the afternoon.
Wait, which house? The third year house or the second year?
I don't remember.
I didn't live with these guys in second year.
Basically, it was the year I came for the house party, and after I saved Mike from getting punched up,
Remember the house
That was
party?
second year.
That was second year.
Yeah, I didn't live with these guys, so yeah, they were on some next man.
Next day, we're in the yard, come into the living room, and all I see is pornography on the TV. And Deets pizzas everywhere. And I was just in my head just thinking, what is this life? Like, watching porn just casually with the man them just walking in and out like, yeah, this is normal.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
From them times I knew, okay, Mike is dealing with some heathens in this house. But
Mike was a bit of a heathen. He just needed it to get out.
So he was in his element then?
I'd say me and the other guy, not Paris, because I think Paris just embraced Mike's troll side, and they just both went ham on trolling. But when it came to girls, I'll definitely say that was me and the other guy. Because Mike he wasn't a sweetheart. He wasn't a sweetheart.
Name him.
I don't want to name him. It's not our place, is it? Because he's doing his own.
Do I know this, Don?
You know him. You know him. Of course he knows him.
Okay, see, I don't
You
know.
know this shit,
Does his name have association with the royal family?
Yeah.
Kingsley! Man like Kingsley!
Fam, he was a scumbag. And he was the biggest dog of them all. And he put Mike on
Man like Stiff Chocolate himself. Man like Kingsley, you know.
Jeez. Stiff his hips. The whole half of shit.
I'm not even... Who called him that, by the way? I know someone called him that.
Why does that make
It
sense?
must have been Kuds. I think it was Kuds.
Him and Kuds have a next level beef.
Yeah, they got like a... They're like frenemies, isn't it?
Yeah, fam, it's
frenemies.
weird.
Yeah,
Like,
frenemies.
These guys don't like each other,
But they get on.
They handle each other.
They hate each other, but they
Oh,
don't.
there's love. It's all love. They love
Every
each
time
other.
Kuds sees Kingsley without his top on, he just gets annoyed. Just gets angry.
Nah, Kingsley my guy, but still, like, put your top on. It's an everyday show.
But if we go festival,
He's
go
flexing,
festival,
bro.
The thing is, I see Kingsley. I'm like, yo, do you want a drink? Da-da-da. Cool. I buy him a drink. I turn around. He shuts off.
Fam, no, that's him. That's what I said.
Is that one of them animes, isn't it?
Fam, he's
Yeah.
equivalent to a bad bee. Like, if a bad bee has a nice body, she shows it off. That's Kingsley. He works out. He's done these things, so he likes to show it off. He's like a bad bee.
It's like he's doing the Busset challenge. Just change your clothes.
Wow.
Just change.
Wow.
Bust it, just-
Wow.
Kingsley just bust it.
You know that's coming, right? I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. There's going to be man them doing the Busset challenge soon.
I've seen some. I've been pissed off. Like, fam, it's not for you. Leave it for the girls.
Trust me.
I want to see the girls busting it, not you. big man.
But some of the Busset challenges, bruv. You know the ones where it just catches you off guard. You're just like scrolling through, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, what can I expect from this one? And then you're like, oh.
Fam.
The back them bouncing, the titty them just tittying and
Everything there.
And then the
I think
face
it's a
as well.
gateway.
Hey.
I think it's a gateway drug to Pornhub.
I
You
think
watch a
so.
couple, one too many buses.
I think so. I think so.
Like, fam, I'm
It's-
here.
it's round the
I've
corner.
arrived. I've arrived.
I need to do
I
it.
need to get
Like,
rid
look
of
at my
this.
thing.
I've
Look
arrived.
at your Johnson. You're like, Johnson. Okay.
That's a very good point. I've been trying to avoid it. Like I think Instagram recently, like it's becoming like a gateway to just
Yeah.
like you said to point up like
The
literally I
explore
look on
page
my
for
phone.
sure. The explore page is devil.
Not even just that, bruv. I go and recommend it. Like you know what? Sometimes in the middle of like your timeline and that, it will show you like recommended like reels and stuff, and all of them are just cheeks, bruv. And I'm just like, I've had to go on them actually go not interested, because it's getting ridiculous.
I'm too thirsty to do that.
Nah. It's too much, bruv. It's too much. And obviously these man know I've tried to come way down on my no
masturbation.
pun intended on my masturbation. Get me? So
No, I respect that, bro.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know like because people like for example someone will DM you with a meme in it.
Yeah.
And then a lot of these meme pages are hidden.
Yeah.
So you have to follow them. So what happens is you follow this meme page that you don't even care about.
Yeah.
And they're just posting bare just sexual stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's meme pages that like I've seen a girl like doing stuff like about dick appointment. And I'm like, what? When the fuck did I follow this page? And it's like girls' issues. I'm like, when did I follow this? Like when?
Yeah,
it was for that
follow
one-off post that your friend sent you, innit?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, bruv, I'm gonna start with my rattle of the week early, bruv. Early. Why did you put that video up the other day? The train station thing.
Fam,
What
there was a couple
the
videos that he put
fuck?
up. Do you know the one that kind of the trains is one that triggered me, but it's like, hey, you know, do your thing. Like,
I
it's a
didn't
bit
put-
wild.
I didn't think it was a girl, it was a
No,
dude.
the one that triggered me. I don't think you've done a podcast for this one, but it's the one where a girl is in bed and she's crashing some you. Crashing means having sex, by the way. She's crashing some you, and then her kid walks in.
Oh,
I was like, fam, this feels like child porn to some degree. Like, why is this guy posting this? I don't want to see a woman getting crashed. and her son walks to the room and she's still beating. That's just wrong. I feel disgusted.
I'm sorry. We have to take.
That was the first one I triggered.
We have to take the heat away from Mike there temporarily, and we have to put it on the girl, fam.
No, put
that
it on
girl.
the
That girl is
trash.
That girl is trash. The guy is trash. The whole situation is trash. I'm sorry.
It's a wild situation.
If you are beaten and the child walks in,
you have to stop.
You have to stop, bro.
Stop.
It has to stop.
To be, I'm not giving them the benefit of doubt, but I'm just saying the light was off, so I'm guessing the child couldn't see anything.
You have to, bruv, come in, fam. Am I wrong?
Come in.
And this is the situation that I can attest to, bruv.
But if the light is off and the child can't see anything, I'm guessing they think he can't tell.
No,
For me, the Rocky thing, like, I get it. The girl might just be on it is what, but as a guy, like, how do you stay hard knowing there's a kid in the room?
Thank you.
And fam, the whole animal zoo came. There was a dog. There was a cat.
Bro, dog and a cat came through.
I was like, man, don't you get soft at that point? Like, you know, I can't even stay hard.
No,
A dog has come into the room before and I've stopped.
Fam, that's what I'm saying. That wouldn't throw you off, but he's a soldier. He kept going.
Ayo, it's not a joke, fam. It's not a joke. A dog has come into the room and I've stopped. I said, nah, fam, get this dog out of here.
Do you know the
And I've
worst
got
thing?
a dog.
You jumped out.
I said, nah, allow it, man. I've got a dog as well, so don't even get the dog out of
The
here.
dog will want to get involved, bruv. The dog will want to get involved if you don't get rid of it.
Fam, I said get the dog out of the room, bro. Out of the room.
Do you know the worst thing about the video, yeah? Is that obviously they've continued beating in it, yeah? She's on it, but I don't know if you watched like to near the end of the video, yeah? I don't know if you went that far, yeah?
Yeah.
The kid, yeah? I'm assuming that like it's mummy and daddy in it, because the kid, what he does is, he sees dad and gets in between mum and dad.
Oh!
You didn't see it. You didn't see that one.
I had to stop, bro. It was too much. I was like, what's going on?
I told you, I felt sick.
In the middle.
So wait, in between, mum's, because mum was, I can't lie, shout out mum though, she was in a wild position. I fuck with them dudes there. So she's in front and he's there, and what the kid got in the middle.
The kid tried to go on top of like hang on the back.
So hang on the back of the mum.
Yeah.
And the dad's there, and like, I don't know if the dad was still inside the mother, but they were in the same position.
Mum was doing bust it challenge, bro, and the allow
They
it.
meant
Man.
it. They
Allow
needed
it.
that session.
The position
They
looked nice.
needed
Though.
that session.
The cheeks were doing a mad thing. I was like,
Yeah, I
whoa,
can't lie, that
whoa.
position's fire. That position's fire. I need that.
But as soon as I'm sorry, the guy, as soon as the child came into the room, his thing should have just shut the
That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah.
You know,
what I mean?
MacBook,
It's
yeah, you know sleep
automatic.
mode. You know sleep mode when your MacBook just goes on sleep mode. It should have just temporarily, and then as soon as you touch a button now, come straight back up. Once the child's out of the room, the door's open once again. We're open for session. You get me?
True. That video triggered me over. The New York one where the nigga was getting his ass.
Oh, mates. We gotta put the video in here. What time is this? We gotta put. Can we even do that
on YouTube.
You
You want me to put a video
Fam,
of a
you'll
guy
get
getting his
cancelled.
ass cheating?
We can't even put it there.
Removed, they'll get flagged.
It'll get flagged. Yeah, we can't even put it up.
do you know what kills me, yeah? So the Donny's getting his ass eaten, yeah? He's getting his ass eaten, so, yeah. And then the Donny stops and you see it's a Donny. The guy puts his mask on.
Like, as if, do you know what the part that got me is? I didn't even realise it was a Donny. I thought it was a chick or something. So I was like, what are these lot doing?
This how
Then I see it's a dude. I'm like,
This how not
why?
desensitized the bullshit, because I thought it was a girl. So I see a guy come out, I was like, oh fuck it.
I was rattled
like,
enough. I was rattled enough as it is, because it's just like, whether it's a guy, girl, whatever, like doing that in public is just a mad thing. But then when the guy came out, and I was like, nah, fam, this can't be real.
And you know what the thing is, it's not like they look like junkies or anything. Like the guy looked like he was dressed well. Like he's doing well for himself, probably making a bit of bread. But he just said, fuck it.
They gotta be junkies.
Nah, they ain't dressed like junkies.
He looked too clean.
Bruv, the thing is, the position is what was mad, because you got to think about this, yeah. The position is mad. He's in, because it's a public place, yeah. Do you know the Donny's getting his arse eaten, yeah, and he's all looking around like
the Donny was doing busted challenge as well, bro.
look how he's looking on the.
He was on his knees or on his
That's
knees.
too wild.
He was in a
That's too
squat
wild.
position.
Bruv, what's the point of looking around? You're getting your arse eaten in public, man's all.
No, but I'm guessing because when someone, you see when the train pulls up and someone gets off, he like pulls off his pants and stuff like that, and he acts normal. And it's just like, maybe he didn't want to be seen. Like, for me, I don't know. Like, could you wait till you got home? Like, that's how I think of it. Like, but hey, each to their own.
It must have been the danger aspect or whatever, yeah. But all I'm gonna say is, is America not as well watched as we are?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not CCTV about
the tube. There would be CCTV. You'll get a fine.
Wait, where's Johnny as well? I just heard a little.
Yeah, he's gonna do something.
Hey, Johnny.
No, he's gonna come back later.
Oh, I see.
Can't see one of the cameras gone.
Yeah. Well, I hope it hasn't turned off. But anyway, yeah. I was thinking. I was like, raw. Like, Is there not CCTV about? Obviously, someone took a video of it on their phone and that, but like, imagine being that person as well. You're just coming down, you're about to head home, it's been a long day at work, and you
He's
just
a bit
stumble,
weird for recording it, though.
You stumble into just, oh, fam, I don't know what I'd do there.
He's a bit weird for recording though. I mind my business. That's just me.
So you see a guy getting his arse eaten.
I'm keeping walking.
Doing limbo.
Doing busted challenge,
He's doing
bro.
limbo.
I keep it walking.
You're not recording that.
I keep it walking. Like,
Mike,
what-
we're
what
not
have I
all of
got
us
to
are like
record,
you,
man?
bro. We're not all
That's
CCTV,
But to
man.
be fair, with Mike loves content. Like I said, I can get why he would record that for the purpose of like creating content and putting something out there to get attention. But like, I would mind my business. I just keep it moving. I'm like, okay, crazy.
You know what we called him in Sweden? Oh, Lidl, is that you? Yeah, Lidl are cheeky, bro. You see that?
What?
The cheeks were a peach with cheeks were dancing on the screen, fam. That's cheeky.
That's how Sadiq's gonna DM them later.
Cheeky.
He's like, yo, what's that peach?
I
What's
need
that
to end
peach
this
saying?
narrative of me being thirsty still.
What's that peach? Bro, you're one of the first who knows. Like, no, I'm sorry.
Nah, but I'm politely thirsty. Like, I'm not, because there's thirsty and there's aggressive thirsty. Do you know what I mean? Like my first, you don't know it's my thirsty until you know me. Like,
Okay.
see, I'm subtle with my thirstiness.
Do you know what, actually, let me do my intro. I remember something that came to my
shit,
head.
you ain't even done it,
Let me do my intro, first then. Welcome to episode 100 Weintun of the Shoot podcast.
Was that German?
Yes.
You
Wait,
fuck.
say it again,
That
say it
was
again.
terrible.
100
Oh my god.
Shout out my German people. You don't have the worst
play.
language. That just sounds horrible. Sounds like that's eating a bunch of cashew nuts. Speaking of,
Bruv, it's 120.
That's what I
yeah,
said.
you butchered it. He made it sound clean. Like I was expecting a nigga speaking like that.
You did German at school, bruv.
I didn't.
You can't even say Swansig.
I did say Schweinsig.
Oh my
I just said it in the
god.
German accent, Schweinsig.
Yeah, you might probably try to pronounce.
Anyway, let's hear the pronunciation, shall we?
121.
Oh, you did it the wrong way, bruv.
You did it. You did it the
It's
wrong way.
you, bruv. It's your thing.
I did
didn't touch
English
it.
to German.
121.
That's what I said.
Nah, Jay sounded close to it. You butchered it still.
You're just gonna say that. You're just
No,
teaching.
I'm not. Fam, you know me. I'm honest. You butchered it. I'm sorry, my guy.
Sorry, man. Shambles.
What's it? So I remember this time at uni, yeah. So I think Sadiq went on a dry spell at uni, innit?
Oh.
No, you're capping. I knew he was gonna mess up the story. And the worst thing I said, when I get onto the podcast, Mike's gonna bring up the story. It's all right. Hopefully he'll do it justice. But I was like, Mike has a bad habit of saying the wrong shit. I know what story. Are you talking about the Aguero story?
90th minute when you
Yeah.
and you won the
I
bet.
wasn't going on a dry spell. I'll start off and you can finish it. I was crashing one thing consistently, and you man started giving me shit, going, you can't get new things. And I was like, yes, I can. He was like, no, you got too comfortable with this one girl that you're crashing, so you can't get any other things. So then me and you made a bet, and I was like, I'll stop crashing her, and I'll find something else to crash.
Okay, that makes
Carry
sense.
on.
Okay, makes
I wasn't
sense.
going on a dry spell.
Okay, cool. So obviously, how long was it? Was it like a month or what? Was it something like that?
So Mike bullied you into new cheeks.
No, because I was crashing one
crazy.
cheek. I was crashing.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Mike bullied you into new cheeks. That's crazy.
Not bullied me, but of course he wanted to see, like, do you still have the capability?
I wanted to test
attract
it.
Hold.
new
See,
fish.
See
Can
this.
you attract new
See this.
things?
This is why niggas cheat. This is why niggas cheat because man's content, happy with the support cheeks that he's clapping, and his boy is coming and saying, "Oh, is your game still there? I don't know. I don't know. Is your game still there?" And then now you're like, "Oh, I've got to prove to the man them that I still
Not
got
prove
it."
to the man then, but of course, just show man like, yo, because of course, in uni, I said, you had the best game. Me and Kingsley were up there, if we're going to be fair.
Your
Like,
game.
when it came to game.
Game. I
Like,
don't know about that.
in field game, like, chatting to things at clubs and nights out. Me and Kingsley was cold.
Dave was top.
Of course, Dave.
Caucasian Dove.
Dave was a different
Dave?
level.
Some Caucasian you.
If I'm-
2 minutes stories about him.
This
It's
shit was
great.
bold. This shit was bold.
He's a great lad.
Top geezer.
I loved him. He said the N word once. Didn't like that. Apart from that.
He what?
Apart from that.
You got discussions for that. You got repercussions for
Apart from
but-
that.
But hey,
Great lad.
We're gonna need
good
context.
lads.
We'll get
We're
to
gonna
that
need
later.
context.
But yeah, after Dave, it was me and Kingsley more or less. It was.
I'll give Kingsley because Kingsley was Mr. Lover, I'll give him that.
Kingsley was sweet boy. Kingsley was nice in his game. I was direct.
You were too South London. I
was direct, but it worked for me sometimes. But more or less. So
I said you were too South, bro.
Because I stepped out of the field for a bit because, of course, I got a consistent beat at uni, so I was calm. So I was sticking with that for a while. And these men tried to test me and say, "Oh, you can't do your thing anymore. You ain't got game." And I was like, "Okay, that's bullshit."
Do you know? Sometimes like you have Wayne Rooney, you playing up front. You're like, "Can you play number 10?" Yeah. So sometimes you want to see if you can play number 10. That's just it. I want to.
When did life become a football match, please?
It's always
I feel like it is always a football match.
Okay, so I compare it to wrestling. It's kind of like when John Cena was the United States champion, and I was like, can he be a WWE champion? I need to see if he can become WWE champion.
That's what it is. They were just trying to make me up my level. Like, can you compete at a higher level?
I'm sorry. There's no man that can pressure me out of the cheeks I'm enjoying.
I still had that cheeks there. She wasn't going nowhere. But he was just like, can you venture out and get something new? And I was like, oh, yeah.
And what was the bet? £20, something like that?
Something like that.
Okay, so you've made the bet now. What happened? Where did we go?
Carry on.
So, we got, the thing is, at third year uni, we went out too much. Too much.
I don't know how you niggas passed. When I clocked you lot got 2 hours, I was like, how? They were out 5 nights a week.
5 nights a week, bro. Like, you know, once you're in third year, like, I got to knuckle down now. I got to.
These like the exact opposite. They treated it like first year.
We were out all the time. The thing is, I'll go library and then I'll go out.
Yeah, to be fair, you found your time to study and get your shit out of the way.
So, like, we're going out every week and, like, every day. And, like, I think the bet was like for, like, 3 weeks or something, yeah?
Yeah.
And every time we're going a night out and Sadiq doesn't pull, I'm like, that's another day off. That's another day.
So you're tallying this shit.
It's another day.
I was rusty.
I'm like, Sadiq, it's not looking good for you, son. It's looking, shit. I mean, it's not looking good. And I'm gassed. I'm like, this £20, I'm gonna spend it on.
Wait. You gave him a month to find new cheeks.
Maybe like 3 weeks.
It was a short period,
Oh,
but
Sadiq,
it wasn't too long.
Sadiq, if I was you, yeah, I'd be disrespected. I feel disrespected, bro. Man said that you needed 3 weeks, 3 weekends to secure new cheeks. That's a disrespect, fam. That's a major disrespect.
To be fair,
that's a disrespect.
Me and Kingsley had like a bit of a reputation in uni, so a lot of things. Like the difference between
they were okay.
Yeah, because me and Kingsley already has a reputation.
Notorious, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a big reputation, but like we went to the regular places and the regular people were there, so they kind of had the idea of like this is what these guys are on.
Okay.
So the difference with Mike and him, his game was he played his game nice. Like he was very nice with girls and stuff like that, and he hid his agenda, which worked out well for him. So that's why he knew it was going to be difficult for me to try and pattern something in my situation in 3 weeks. He played it tactically, but carry on.
Alright. Go on, Mike.
Times are ticking, yeah? And we got to the last day, yeah?
The last day.
Last day. And this is back when I didn't like house music. There was a house rave.
Yeah, I remember.
And Sadiq like house music. Sadiq got me into house music.
Yeah,
really, he got me into house music.
I tried to tell him, listen to it. He didn't.
He got me into it, yeah? And there was this rave. I remember the guy was Dusky, innit? He was like, this is rave Dusky, I'm going to go to it. I was like, you do your thing, Sadiq. It's your last at the pool. You're not going to pool.
No, you missed that. I never keep it. Remember, I was ill that day. I was mad ill that day. And
So he was carrying an injury.
No.
He was carrying an injury. Mad team.
I love your vision.
Mad
I like
team,
how you're seeing
mad team.
So I was ill that day and I was like, I'm not going out. But Thingy came up. Remember, Paris' boy came up and he bought me a ticket already. And he was like, bruv, I bought your ticket. You have to come. I was like, cool. He was like, just drink, get waved, you'll get over the illness. So I was like, cool.
The press conference must have been mad. They might have been like, so how's Sadiq looking for the game today? Oh, mate, he's not fit. He's not fit. He's hammy.
And then they just see me running on the field. They're like, where the
fuck? You're not thinking on Sky Sports, doubtful.
Doubtful, 50-50. He's warming up. Oh, he's looking a bit stiff in the warm-up. I'm not sure if he's going to make the starting lineup today, Cara. Back to the studio.
So, obviously, Sadiq's in the club. Anyway... Like I'm in Yarding because
you came out. No, you left. You came out. Everyone came out.
No, I went to a different club.
Nah, you all came out.
No, I didn't go to Dusky. Remember? Do you remember? Because I was with this other.
I think he got us ticket. I think you had a date.
Yes,
or something like that.
Yeah, I was linking this other thing.
Yeah.
I was linking this other thing. Yeah. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get the good. This is so weird. So I get the thing back to my yard. I'm lipsing, and I go to like try finger her. Yeah.
Oh,
bruv, I just feel hard, like this surface.
Wait, what?
I feel this, like this, in the vagina. I'm like, what? I'm doing it again. I'm trying to think again. This, yeah. I look.
What is it? A chastity belt or something?
It's some sort of chastity belt, bruv. It's some hard cuffed surface. that she's wearing to be like, look, I'm wearing it to like make sure nothing happens.
She said, no puswat for you, man, boy. no puswat.
She had a chastity belt on.
I don't know what it was. It was something that was hard and I could not.
Yeah.
Could not
She got the
penetrate.
pussy away from you.
She determined my pondo.
No.
So I was like, cool, whatever. And she's left now, yeah. And this I
How
remember.
do you forget the story?
No,
because
because
I feel like I always have to pick it
no,
up.
because this is where I saw you. Because remember,
You was there. Yeah, she was about to leave. I remember the story. You was outside with her.
yeah, I was outside. She was
With
about
her,
to
she
leave.
about to catch a
I'm in my
taxi.
underwear. I remember because I'm in my underwear. I remember it, and I see Sadiq walking hand in hand with some ting, bruv. Yeah, and I'm like, this is a double L.
Aguero!
I'm looking at my face. I'm walking with her. In fact, the timing was so perfect. Like I'm walking to the house. Mike's standing outside. He hasn't crashed. I didn't know he hasn't crashed his girl. But I know she's about to go into taxi. So I'm walking with her. I can see someone standing outside. I'm seeing it. I'm getting closer. I'm like, oh shit, this is Mike. Mike's clocked as me. And he's looking. And he's seen the goal. He's looked back at me. Fam, do you know that face every Man United fan had when Man City won that when Aguero scored that 90-minute goal? And every... Like,
Disbelief.
They was like, how the... I could just see that look in Mike was looking like... I was like, you're right. He didn't say nothing, but Mike was silent. And the girl that he was with was trying to talk to him. And he's kind of looking at me, kind of trying to talk to her. And I was like, yes, dickhead. The story doesn't end there. Fucking hell. I take the girl up to my room, of course. We start getting cracking. He's ashamed of this one. He's ashamed of this one. He's got his head down because he knows.
Oh, my, what
it was
did you
a
do?
shameless act.
What did you do?
So, little does he know.
I didn't Donald Trump. I couldn't take my L.
He tried to intercept. Oh my, Mike. Oh my God.
He came with a 2-foot slide tackle from behind and tried to break my ankle. Man, he doesn't know. I'm already rude. We've already got a crack team. Things on going. He's right up to my... I'm hearing his steps because Mike's heavy.
He's heavy, bruv.
I'm
He ain't
hearing
light.
his steps up the stairs. And I was like, alright, cool, here comes Mike. I just get banged to the door. Get out. Boom, boom, get out. Fam. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? Why is Mike doing this? Why is he blocking me? Like, I'm trying to do one too. Boom, 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 bang. Fam. Little do I know, the team was more under me. So fuck off. Mike just ran
Oh,
off.
she told us to get out.
She told him to fuck off.
I'm hearing bang bang. Hey, fuck off in this
Fuck
this
off.
Coventry accent. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was like, alright, cool. We go, we carry on. Oh, Mike wasn't happy about that though.
The next day, Sadiq's just smiling at me. I just give him £20. I didn't even talk to her. I just gave him £2. Just fucks off. I was like, fuck this nigga, man.
So wait, hold on, Mike. We need to talk about this. So you were willing.
I got new coochie and £20.
Congrats to you, innit? But I can't get over this. Mike, defeat had just stared you right in the face. You were left mouth open, mouth ajar at the door, yeah? And you couldn't just take your L.
He's a sore loser.
You actually, Mike, I swear down, yeah? If that was me, yeah, I'd have knocked you out. Bro.
But the thing is,
I'd have left the beat
That's not
Why
the
would
first
you
time
in?
Mike has done that to me.
and gone back to beating.
That's not the first
Are
time.
you sick?
That's not the first time Mike's done that to me.
I don't make
people.
Oh, I don't want to say her name, but there was a thing. I'm trying to see how I can remind you of her. She lived in Callis Court.
What colour was she? Caucasian?
Yeah.
Callis Court, Caucasian.
This is when I was living at second year house. I was in a room with her, and then the taxis were coming.
Take the story anyway, fuck it.
I remember I think one of my boys, the one that I lived with, I don't want to say his name, but the one I lived with, he was kind of onto her a bit. Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
Asianish one.
Yeah, he was kind of onto her, and I think he was aware of that a bit. But I knew she was onto me, and I was like, fam, if she moves to me, you know my rule. Like, if she's onto me, I'll take it. It is what it is. So I think all me and her up in the room, and then I think you've ordered the taxis because we're all about to go up. Bro, I swear to you, she was about to get cracking, and he started banging on my door. Taxis are here. I was like, Mike, chill. He started banging. Mike, Sadiq, the taxis are here. Open up. I'm gonna break your door. I was like, fam, why is this guy blocking? Why? That was the first time you done it, and then you done it a second time.
But that's an accidental one. That first was an accidental one.
Nah, because when I opened the door, you had a smile on your face. So I was like, I feel like you knew what he was there.
Really? I'm very apologise for you, Mike.
You
Oh,
don't
you had a couple-
apologize. You don't.
Mike
because-
got a couple of times.
But that's
I think the first time
that's
I met Mike,
disgusting
the first time I
behaviour.
met Mike, he blocked me. I met him in first year. No, in my second. Was it my second year?
Yeah, it was your second year. But I don't think we knew each. We took a picture of
didn't
each other.
know each other.
Yeah, we took a picture. We didn't even know each other. Yeah,
He didn't know each other, but I remember I was talking to something, and I think she was just acting bare stush, and I think we got into a bit of a disagreement, and then she must have said something like, "Oh, you're getting aggressive now," and then Mike's just a bystander. He just overheard it. He goes, "What the fuck is wrong with this girl's problem? Why is she acting racist?" And I'm looking at, I don't know Mike from nowhere. I've never met him before. I don't know him at these times. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at my family. What are you doing? Mike doesn't realize he's a big hedge black guy. Like, you can't be doing this in a nightclub to a girl you've never met. He's like, "What's your problem? You fucking overreacted." The girl just runs off. I looked at me, brother. I appreciate that, but it's cool. I got this. I think maybe months later I meet Mike. I'm like, "Brother, I met you before at a nightclub. You blocked me with something." And then he clocked.
Yeah, I remember. It was Kerry's.
Yeah, Mike
Kerry's,
has a history of blocking me.
Mad thing.
We have too many stories from uni, man, but we can't go into all of them. There's too many. Too many.
Mad thing.
Should we go on to our first topic?
Uni counselling, Mike.
Counselling?
Uni counselling.
No, I'm a good
You're
man.
a villain, bro.
My head is good.
He's a villain. He likes playing a role.
My head is very good.
You're actually a villain.
My head is very good.
I mean, look at what you did to your mum yesterday.
Oh, no, that was bad.
That was funny, bro. I'm sorry, I was pissing myself.
Like, shout out
I
Auntie.
knew this was gonna. I, you know, I could
Shout
see,
out Auntie, but it was funny though.
bruv, I could see it happening before it even happened, bruv. Because I knew when this guy turned the thing on, yeah, and then I was thinking, how is Mike gonna escalate this? There's only one way. He's gonna get his mum involved.
Trust me. When he
His
has
mum
that
came
laugh
in,
as well, you know he's going to
trust
turn
me.
left.
and then once he left the door open, I knew it was over.
Fam,
Smoke
what
alarm
triggered me
going.
when he was
everything.
like, come in. Like, he's begging his mum to come out. I was like, bruv, you know you're setting her up for a track, bro.
I knew.
So basically, what I did is I bought a smoke machine, innit? I bought a smoke machine. Yeah.
Why? Why did you buy a smoke machine?
He's like a child with adult responsibilities.
I bought a smoke machine because it's lockdown. I'm bored, innit? So I bought a smoke machine.
No, you need to walk me
Amazon.
through that. You need to walk me through the trailer thought here. You were bored, so you bought a smoke machine.
I have a plan for the smoke machine.
Okay,
I have
okay.
a plan for it.
Okay.
But it's lockdown. It's the perfect time to buy a smoke machine. So I was like, let me look on the side room. I was like, let me lock all the doors. Let me start smoking up the room, innit? And the way it was working, I was thinking the thing was broke. But it started working eventually.
Yeah, they got to warm up.
Yeah, they got to warm up. And it started doing it. So the room's all clouded. And I'm like, this is sick. This is great. Because the door's shut, it's not got through to anywhere. So nobody has a single clue what I'm doing. Like, I'm in the smoked out room. No one has a clue. You can't see nothing. It's kind of like Jamie, the date he went on with the girl, blinded by a grave. She can't see nothing. Yeah. So
I love how we call him Jamie.
she can't see
He
nothing.
listened. He knows who he is.
He knows who he is. He's listening. He knows who he is. So can't see nothing. And I'm like, Mom, come to the room. She's like, what have you done? I'm not coming. I'm like, Mom, trust me, you're gonna want to see this. It's so cool. Like, come, Mom, come. She's like, I'm not coming. Hannah comes in. Michael, what? Mom's like, oh, okay, now I have to come in.
Yeah.
She comes. She's like, what the fuck? What the heck?
Shout out your mum, man.
She's like, he smoked out the room. But the thing, the smoke's going everywhere. So I got all over the yard. The smoke machines are going, and my mom's vexed. He's vexed.
The smoke alarm.
Smoke
going.
alarm's
I
going.
knew it. And them times that, you know, African parents, yeah, once things like that happen, yeah, and you start laughing, fam. You think it's a laughing matter? Eh? You think it's a laughing matter?
joke?
You think it's a joke?
You think I'm playing with you?
I'm not playing with you. Foolish boy.
She's
What
like,
you're
she
doing?
goes, it's a fire hazard. It's a fire hazard.
And then the part that was killing me was when she was saying, don't laugh, Joe. Johnny, don't laugh. Hannah, it's not funny, don't laugh. Oh, bro, that was killing me, bro. That was killing me.
I just do stuff on the yard to keep you entertained. Like the double days before that, I bought a pack of golden creams.
I saw that. I was like, why is this guy trolling? What is he getting out of this?
So I bought a pack of golden creams, yeah. Like, you know, the Oreos, but the white flavour in it. And all I did is I got all the Oreos and I licked off all the cream.
Oh, you licked off your scum.
I licked off all the cream.
In this COVID season as
I
well.
licked off all
Mad
the
thing.
cream, yeah.
Mad
And I
thing.
put them back. So, like, for my family that were grabbing it, my brother grabbed one.
He
yeah.
was smart. He was avoiding that first, but you get pressuring him like, take one. I was like, Johnny, clock on. He's trying to set you up.
That time he wasn't contrary. The next day,
Oh, the next day,
You got caught out.
he got one and
He was vexed.
he's vexed, just threw the thing at me. Like, why'd you do this?
Trying to realize about Johnny, he has a temper, bro. He loses his shit quickly.
Well, yeah, that's what I do during lockdown, man. I
To be
just
fair, your dad had the same reaction my dad would have had still.
he got just
African dads, but they eat anything, bruv. My dad eats aeroplane food, bruv. He can't be phased by nothing, bruv.
airplane flu. What do you mean?
Like aeroplane meals.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, fam, I think they're fucking disgusting.
Are they alright? You're a bit bougie, bro.
Maybe I am still.
They're alright.
I think they'll offer you free food in aeroplane.
They're not that nice, but at the same time, like it's decent. You know what I mean?
It's not for me, cuz.
I can't lie. I went to
Unless it's Emirates. Emirates do.
That's what I'm saying.
Emirates do the
mashed potatoes.
The belly.
The mashed potatoes and fish. Oh,
I didn't eat none of that, but yeah, they do nice food still.
bro, I went to Dubai with one time,
Yeah.
and we went Emirates, bro. Their food was buff. I was kind of like, I made sure I didn't eat Emirates food on the airplane. I was like, this food's gonna be nice. The meal's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice. But yeah, fuck it. Let's go to
Our first topic.
Fuck, we haven't got to that point.
Nah, fam, we've just been chatting shit for the past fuck knows how long.
I guess like that, man. Do you want another drink?
I hope the cameras.
I'm good.
I hope the camera's rolling, you know.
Mine's trying to get me out so I can expose myself. I'm not gonna do.
That's not my plan. That's not like me. That's nothing I'll do. First topic is Donald Trump.
Hey, your boy.
I plead the fifth.
Your boy. It seems like he's your boy as well, fam.
I plead the fifth. Jay, why are you trying to call me out for, bro?
So you involved in that vote fixing, yeah?
Nah. Do you know?
Donald, and the Russians, yeah? Mad
Nah,
thing,
hear me out.
Mazzy.
It's good he's out because he's not a good leader, but fact, he was bangs. He was bangs.
Bro.
Fam, he was bangs. Jay, come on. You can't tell me that laugh at some of the shit he did.
Like what?
The guy's an entertainer, man.
bro. So, world pandemic here. Man's handling this shit. A man handling this so badly. People are dying. You just go blame China.
Oh, that
Man,
I can't
man
lie.
said I just flipped the switch.
I can't lie.
I just made this switch.
The little video with the reporter where she's like, so excuse me, Mr. Trump. No. And he's like, well, you should blame China.
No, do you know what
The
he didn't
virus
say?
came
Blame
from China.
He said, "Why don't you ask China?"
Ask China.
Fam, he
It's the mouth thing for me, bro. It's the way he does it. China.
Yeah, fam, I've got to give him it. He's got edge.
Look.
I ain't saying I'm pro Trump in terms of like how he carries himself as a leader. Definitely not. But fam, he's entertaining. For me, politics is a joke, regardless of which side.
It's all a big circus, isn't it? It's all a big circus.
It's like a, I don't know. It's like a different type of entertainment to me.
It's a reality show, but it's real.
Yeah,
it's actually reality.
And I think he's been like very entertaining, and he's kind of like exposed that how flawed the system is. So for me, I don't know, man. I didn't take this shit too seriously. I found him a bit funny.
What do you think about his recent gaslighting and that?
Yeah, see that
Gaslighting to the point that, boy, them man stormed the Capitol, you know.
See, that's something. If there was anything you had going for you, it was the fact that he was honest and direct. But I think the way his exit has been kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I think he could have gone out in a decent manner because whilst I don't agree with him, the economy seemed to have been doing well under him.
Yeah.
And big business seemed to be thriving in that. So at least he could have come out and said, you know what, you lot may not like me, you may think I'm kind of racist or but I'm doing a couple things here and there, and the economy is looking good.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, no one could really chat to him if the economy's looking healthy. But for him to go out like that, yeah, and then that Simpsons thing to come true once again.
What, the Tom Hanks thing?
No, the way that guy was dressed that stormed the Capitol.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, I think he might have done that on purpose.
I think he might have done that on purpose.
But yeah, I don't know. He just tated himself badly, man. Because he gaslighted that, and he told the police officers to let it happen, innit? Because you saw there's a video, bro, one of them saying, "Yeah, come in, guys, come in."
He didn't tell specifically to do it. It's
He did it,
He didn't
bruv.
tell them. He didn't tell them to do it. He kind of implied people stormed the Capitol and the police officers that side with Trump that were doing it. Like,
I think he definitely gave them orders in terms of like, don't harm these people.
Bruv, look at
my
how-
support. Because at the end of the day, he's still president. He still has the power to
Thank
say,
you.
yo, these people are going to storm the Capitol. Fair enough. In any other scenario, you would shoot people dead.
Yeah,
Trying to enter.
Look
But
at
these
the
are my
BLM.
support,
Look at
so
the
don't do
BLM
it.
march, bro.
That's what I said.
Look at the BLM march.
Yeah, he wasn't
Them
support
man-
that, so
them
he
man-
told them to be aggressive towards
Them man were there and ready, bruv. They were strapped up, bruv. They were ready.
I agree with you, but look, do you know what's in the video where the woman got gone down?
Yeah.
Gone down.
She got
Gone down.
My man told her relax, gave her a warning shot. She still didn't want to hear it, and she tried to climb through. I think she thought this was real life GTA. She thought she was gonna game over thing was gonna come and she was gonna come back. Honestly,
Nah,
my man. No.
I'm
My
not
man.
co-signing that.
No. My man's pulled
I'm
out
not
the
sure
strap.
about everybody. I don't about to talk about death.
I'm not even joking. My man pulled out the strap and said, like, don't come any further.
Yeah.
Gave her the warning shot, don't come any further.
Yeah.
And she's still
She was gassed, innit? Mob mentality.
tried to climb in. I couldn't believe
Do
it.
you know,
bro.
I got two
couldn't
stories.
believe
I got
it.
2 stories about this, yeah. So unfortunately, one of them includes death, yeah. But so there was one woman,
Idiot.
There was one woman that had a sign that's saying, "I'm going to the right, like don't to storm the Capitol. Please don't trample on me." She got trampled to death.
We gotta bleep that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you
can't be-
information.
we gotta bleep
I'm
that.
just giving you information.
Got to go. Got to go. What minute are we on? That's gotta go. That has got to
What was the
go.
point of that?
That has got. Even my
You wanted
part.
the reaction.
Even my part in hindsight has got to go
I'm
as
just
well.
telling you information.
But go on.
I'm just telling you information.
But we've laughed, bro.
You know, it doesn't matter. I'm
We've
just telling you
laughed.
information.
Nah, fam.
How can they see the side and say, I don't care?
Fam, if there's one thing we can't honestly joke about, yeah, and even in hindsight, thinking about what Sadiq said about you can't be joking.
Yeah, I don't joke on
Death
them.
is the one thing we can't joke about, bro. We gotta bleep that. That's gotta go.
Can I not?
Mark it down on your phone. Man. It's gotta go. Even my part got to go. But anyway, did it go off?
I'm not in the circumstance.
I don't know. I just heard the noise in it before they went off. Yeah,
I told you.
Yeah,
cool. Let's get the time on.
but what's it called? Another story. Another thing. This is my favorite thing from the Capitol.
mate.
My favorite thing from the Capitol. Yeah,
That's actually
was
kinda
when
funny still.
was when. You know the video of the man, he's hanging on, yeah? He's trying to climb the Capitol. He's hanging on, yeah? For dear life. And some nigga just kicks him and he's like, and someone put the rest of the music like, oh dear God. Again, God damn, they killed him. They killed him, he broken in half. Man trying to storm the Capitol, Kevin. And man just
The shade!
I heard those stairs. The niggas were just climbing to be dramatic. I was like, why are you climbing?
Yeah, why were they
Walk up
climbing?
the steps.
It's like, you saw that woman as well. There was a woman that was hanging off the thing. There was a woman that was hanging off the thing, yeah. And yeah, same thing. She was climbing. Bro, there's bare people walking upstairs. I'm like, why are you climbing? And then she drops.
It was dramatic. They wanted to be dramatic. They wanted to cause a scene. They wanted them pictures for their kids.
This
This is the time when I climbed into the Capitol.
This is why I'm saying, yeah, I think these lot treated this thing like it was GTA. Like it was just like, it was a game to them. It didn't, I don't think they really deeped what the fuck they were doing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think they really, because even afterwards when they got labelled as terrorists, yeah, you see them videos where my man's in the airport and then he's crying, he's like, they put me on the no-fly list, they're calling me a terrorist, I was trying to save my country. And I'm just like, bro.
Yeah. You can't feel sorry.
But this is the thing, yeah. This is the thing. Like, look, like, I'm not a Trump supporter. Like, okay. Let me rephrase this in a way. I think Trump's hilarious. Would I vote for Trump? No, because he can't be president. I like politics, and I know he can't be a president. If I was in Washington DC, yeah, and I'm on my lunch break at work, and the nigga's like, "Yo, we're storming the Capitol. What are you saying?" Would I have stormed the Capitol too? Not to be in a racist thing, just to be like, yo, man was in the Capitol building.
Okay.
Knowing you, Mike, if you live like 20 minutes away, you'd be like, fuck it, let's go. It'll grab yourself a bottle of JD and down there.
It's a motive.
For the bags.
It's a motive.
But I don't know, because then again, I don't understand American culture. So, like, apparently, storming the Capitol is like a big disrespect.
It's treason, bro.
It's
So I wouldn't do
treason.
that. So
You
I
cannot
wouldn't
do
do
it.
that. For example, if there was a quick, like, I don't know, I wouldn't storm Buckingham Palace. Like, I just wouldn't. Like, it's just not.
I
me.
might watch from the outside.
Yeah, I might watch it and, you know,
Get my
share the
phone
man
out
down
and
like,
just
you
watch
might do your thing.
oh, this
But-
is mad. I got to film this, but
Yeah, but I wouldn't go there.
to go inside, are you crazy?
Bro, the thing is, yeah, it's just kind of like the riots in London, yeah. I didn't riot because
Which one? The first ones.
yeah, like when the guy saw the basmati rice.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was a mad thing. They
Yeah.
burnt places. Bro, that was
And
a
like,
oof.
and the thing is, you're like, I remember when the riots were happening. Like, come on, me and my friends were like, "Should we go? Should we go to London?" I was like,
Grab a TV.
I was kind of like, no, it wasn't even to rob something. It was just to go, innit? And I was kind of like, do the thing. If you man do it, I'll do it too, like kind of thing. Like I kind of did that.
You savage dad. If you do
That.
But like none of the men were really on it. So, but then I heard that some people like couldn't get into uni because of it and blah 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 blah.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some
Oh,
people,
swear.
like not everyone. Some people got basmati rice and they got to live nice.
Bro, that guy needs slapping, bro. Who the fuck? Do you know what, yeah? Let me take that back because you don't know what someone's situation is, innit? At the end
I
of the
don't
day.
know. That's efficient. Basmati rice lasts you how long?
You don't know what the situation
A
is.
big bag, like 3 months.
It's an investment.
Hella rice.
I'm saying
That's what I'm saying.
I'm grabbing TVs and crepes, bro, and devices and technology, bro. I'm not wasting.
Who
on
they're gonna
this,
go
man.
for? Yeah, if you like the thing is, yeah, let's be honest, yeah, like the people that they didn't allow to go to the unis, they stole like TVs and PlayStations and all this kind of stuff. The nigga with the basmati rice, you're like, he stole the basmati rice. We're not gonna stop his future. It's rice.
I think he's fine. Everyone in the house got a couple free meals.
Do you know what I mean? You got jollof.
One thing I'm gonna say.
The Ghanaian one.
I'm not here to starting nation beef. Especially as we're like 3 Nigerians here. Yeah, I don't want to cause any beef with Jamaica.
All I want to say is,
I respect all nationalities. Peace and love.
I don't.
I'm
joking. I'm just joking.
He's on his own.
I'm just joking.
On his own,
I'm just joking, by the way. I'm just playing with you lot, man. You must know by now.
join the gang.
Come on now, you must know.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, them people that went looting and rioting, yeah, certain people are idiots, bruv. Why would you go to riot and loot without a mask?
Then again,
Without
some
a hoodie,
people were young though, and they weren't deep in it. It was just heat of the moment.
Fam, what do you mean not deep in it, bruv? It's 1 + 1 is 2, bruv. It's simple.
But it's heat of the moment. Like 16-year-olds, all your friends are going somewhere.
Yeah,
to
you
get
still,
some
bruv.
free
I'm
stuff.
still
You
wearing
just
it.
go along,
Even
innit?
if I have to wear a freaking nylon bag on my head, bruv, I'm still.
Just
bruv,
yeah,
the mask,
you-
bruv.
You won't know the situation until you're in the
And to be honest,
situation. You know what I mean?
even when I think back then, I didn't take it that seriously. I just thought, because I wasn't there. I never, my mum didn't even let me leave the house. But I remember seeing the riots going on and just not still taking it seriously. It was only when I started seeing people get charged for it and getting time served and stuff like that, I was like, oh shit, this is a big deal.
You man would really risk. You commit a crime and risk being seen.
I
without a
wouldn't.
mask.
I wouldn't. I fear
Bruv,
jail.
I can't.
I ain't gonna lie, I fear jail. I think that's one of the main motivators why I stay on a clean, legal lifestyle. Because I'm scared of jail. Especially knowing someone that go to jail and they told me stories. I'm like, oh, thank fuck I don't go there. Like, I have no business.
What kind of stories have they told you?
Fam, it's just on site. Like, it's fights. As soon as you walk in, you got a line with a group and it's fights. Like, to be honest, does it say that's normally like gang member stuff?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, I think more time, but it's still tense. Like, imagine being stuck in an environment where it's just bare men.
Well,
and it's like, come on. And we're not even talking just the average male, we're talking criminals.
Yeah.
You're stuck in an environment where it's always going to be on tops. Like, someone's just going to take disrespect. Everyone in there is not the smartest. So it's just something's just
Sometimes there's not even any reason.
I don't know. Like,
Look,
I'm not built for jail.
All I'm gonna say is, I just thought. I remember I was watching on TV and I was thinking, right, I'm seeing bare girls like with just obviously just running around. I'm just like, we can see you on the TV. Like, I can see you
in 4K. In 4K.
In 4K. There's no way you're getting away with this. There's no way. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was stupid. But anyway, we move. It is what it is. But your boy Donny, man, he to round up, he ruined his potential legacy. And I'm not even his fan, but he could have gone out okay.
I wouldn't agree.
I'm with
I think he stayed on brand.
On brand.
He stayed on brand as Donald Trump. Like, for me, I can't say I co-signed what he done.
He's
but
got
I co-signed his
charges.
attitude up. I don't know. Like, you think they're gonna really do anything?
Yes.
Yeah. He's in trouble.
He's in trouble, bruv. He can't. Bruv, there's.
I don't know. Like, a rich person in America, how much? Like,
bro.
think about it. OJ. Got found guilty.
If it doesn't quit,
Fam,
you must
OJ
have
got
quit.
found guilty. We're talking Donald Trump is what 10 times the amount. You think he's gonna serve any time or he's gonna receive any serious punishment?
Bro,
he's got enough money.
Bro, you're acting as if Americans value life as the ultimate thing.
Fam, Americans value money. That's it.
Huh?
Americans value money.
Yeah, but fam, there's certain things that you don't fuck with. All them constitution and all them what's the word? Historical things there. Like, they just you just don't fuck with it. You can't. There's no way he can get away with this. There's no way.
Do you know the thing is?
No way.
He's gonna be in trouble. I don't think he'll
It's not
serve.
be that deep.
He'll get told off. That's it.
I don't think he'll serve jail time. He'll get in trouble.
No
but
jail time.
but do you know what he's done? Yeah, this is very, very mad. He's created this thing, obviously Trumpism. Yeah, and that's what it is. That's what his politics is. Trumpism. Yeah,
right.
And like in 10 years' time, we're gonna study it and go, bro, this was so mad. Yeah. Because right now, the United States is divided. It is split. It is so split.
Yeah,
because
weird.
Because obviously we all know there's racism, and we all know there's issues. Oh, what a thunder bastard, Pogba, left foot. But
come outside, rude boy. All them Labile haters, bro. Where are they? Where are they?
But did you think it was that divided? Did you think it was that bad? Because obviously people have shown their true covers. He made it okay to be racist. And I did not know there was that many racists.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I know there's a lot.
Bro, people are
denial. But it's split down the middle. Think about this, 4 years of Trump, If you vote for Trump in 2016,
I'm sorry, that goal was
I like it.
my
Left foot. I know
God.
it's mad. If you vote for Trump,
Arsenal play like this.
yeah, that was cool.
Left foot as well.
But if you,
Mazine.
I'm saying, if you voted for Trump, in 2016, I could go to, you know what? You didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, it's a bit justified.
It was a bit justified. I can see where you're coming from. If you vote for Trump in 2020, there's something, you know what I mean? There's something there. He got a
Controversial statement. I think before coronavirus, I would have kind of see why you voted for him. Like, because at the end of the day, you've got to think of America as not just what you think, as of like a lot of southern states that kind of align with his belief. Up until coronavirus, I don't think he really harmed that audience. I think he definitely triggered a lot of like ethnic minorities and stuff like that, and people from low income. But I think like the southern states that like the whole pro-Americanism and like make America great again, yeah, yeehaw, all that stuff. I think he kept them going up until about the whole coronavirus thing. I think his mishandling of that and people seeing old people die and their grandmas die and then being on lockdown, I think that's what screwed him up.
But no, that's the problem. I get that. What I'm trying to say is 2020, he still got a lot of votes.
Oh yeah,
he
he almost won the majority again, just in terms of obviously not in terms of just general numbers.
So
like total numbers.
Yeah.
Obviously he didn't win them in
the states,
in
the right
the high
states.
enough volume in each of the states
So-
to win thing. Yeah.
So the point I'm making is, you had all the racist stuff he said. You had coronavirus, economy. I'm not going to blame him on that because the economy was going to be fucked with the coronavirus. All these kind of things that he did, yet he still got that many votes.
That's why I think it was just the coronavirus that's threw him off. Or, do you know what my other theory is? I think people literally hated the experience of having him as a president. So the people that usually wouldn't vote went out of the way to vote. Because I think it was kind of culturally accepted to like dislike Trump. Like, you rarely saw people that were proud supporters of Trump, especially on social media.
No, you see a lot of them now. You see a lot of them. I mean, we don't
social
because our circle's not that.
Social media. You want to talk about social media, fam? I had to deal with one Trump customer the other day. This obviously, you know, part of my job's dealing with my company's social media, innit?
Yeah.
Bruv, this guy was blowing up our social media, and I was thinking like, why is this guy coming with so much vim, man? What's wrong with this guy? Like, why is he moving like this? I looked in his bio, Trump supporter. My wife is Brazilian. Like, you know them ones where it's kind of like, I've got a black wife, but I'm not racist.
Yeah.
One of them kind of dons, and he was just going off and off and off. Speaking of, by the way, you see them people that raided the Capitol. You see their wives were black.
Was it?
Yeah, some of them.
Mad team.
Some of them.
See, okay, here's just a question I want to
no.
ask. Does supporting Trump mean you're racist, though?
No.
No,
So
it
then
doesn't.
again, why is that a surprise?
No, because the guys that they called out in question had said one of them had said something very racially charged statements, and it was just a shock to see that he had
This might be a
black
controversial statement, but I think racism is normal. Like, I think it's part of human nature. Like,
wife. Yeah,
I think
I call
we
it
always,
preference, racial preference.
not even just preference, I think it's just normal to be racist. Like, for example, what's an analogy I can think of? Like, you roast your skinny friends, you roast your fat friends. So why wouldn't you roast your black friends? Why would you? It's human nature to group things and roast people based on their group. Like, I think where it becomes a problem is if you hate people and mistreat them based off what they look like or what they are.
But that's what
where
racism is, isn't it?
But that's the thing.
We're talking about racial banter.
Yeah. But I don't think that.
That's fine.
I don't see that as
Kind of.
racism because I always had it in my head. Yeah, racism. The definition of the word racism is when you think you are superior to another race. If I make fun of Jamaicans or Caucasians, I don't
You're
feel no better
noticing
than
a
them.
difference. But I think that's what it is.
It's not racist though. It's just
I think
I
it's
know
noticing a
I know that you're different.
Yeah.
And the reason I make racist jokes, or completely incorrect jokes, is to show
Racist.
is because I kind of see how I think Dave Chappelle explained it once. Yeah, he was like, the reason he made fun of gay people or whatnot, or whatever, we make a banter of them, is because he was like, look, I don't give a monkey's what sexual orientation you are, or what gender you are, or whatever you are. That's why I'm making fun of it, because I don't give a monkey's about it. I'm taking the piss of this thing that everyone sees us to be different for. I'm turning it into something that it doesn't matter. We're the same. I'm taking the piss out of this, but look, it doesn't matter. I'll make fun of black people as well. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyone can get it. We're all the same. We all have things that make.
You're talking about racial preference and banter. that isn't racism.
That's what I'm saying. It's not racism. Yeah. So what he was making
I'm
is
not
not
surprised
racism.
these guys will make statements that sound racist and then have a black wife. Because you can agree with certain statements that you might notice because there's a difference. Because everyone has to accept there's a difference between like black culture and white culture, Asian culture, and whatever other culture that you can think of.
Yeah.
And I think to comment on it, whether it to be hurtful or just to make fun or just to outline it, I don't think that necessarily makes you racist. I think when you start to get into the ideology, because of my race, I am better than you as a human being. I think that's where racism is.
Definitely.
I think anything outside of that is just, okay, it's a bit insensitive, it's ignorant, but it doesn't necessarily make you racist.
Yes.
That's a one-off case here. I'm not of the belief either that all Trump supporters are racist. I don't think that either. That one guy, they brought up the receipts. I can't remember the exact thing, but he said some wild shit.
Like white people are superior and stuff like that.
Like he said some wild shit, and then you just see like, raw, his child and his wife or girlfriend are black.
Yeah,
the fuck, like
definitely mistreating them.
What? Trust me, one of them fetish things, bro. So
That's
it's like,
emotional manipulation.
Trust me. So, but yeah, let's not confuse the two in it. I definitely don't think that all Trump supporters are racist, man. Like, you can be a Trump supporter and just support him simply because he supports big business. Mm-hmm. He's got conservative ideology and all that kind of stuff, you know. So there's different reasons. But there's black Trump supporters. Although I can't lie, a lot of them come across as bounties, bro.
Did you see?
Black people.
Did you see that video during the Capitol things? There was a black guy going, "Fuck BLM, fuck BLM."
Oh mate, look at his haircut, bro.
And the guy's trim looked like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
you know,
his haircut, fam.
Shagged
He ain't been to a black barber before in his life, cuz.
Yeah, I can't talk.
Can't still. Oh yeah, speaking of, let's get onto that real quick, innit?
The sins.
Let's get onto
What are we talking about?
We're talking about. So, if you had the peas, would you not go to Turkey and get the ting? Move like Andros Townsend and secure the hairline?
Honestly, if it was affecting my confidence, I would. But with Mike, I haven't noticed a difference in it affecting his confidence. So maybe I wouldn't suggest it. But I think if it affects my confidence, I would. Like, for example, there was a guy at work that I knew where he was losing his hair. And it wasn't affecting his confidence when he was in person, but like he wasn't posting on socials as much. You weren't catching them pictures as much because like he's not a hat guy, innit? Then he went Turkey. A couple months later, he's uploading all the time. Like he's up there posting. And I think if it makes a difference to your life like that, then go for it. Each their own. Girls are buying cheeks, go buy hair. As long as it's safe. That's the only thing I say. Don't go harming yourself or risking your life to look better. But if it makes you confident, do it. People fix their teeth because they want to be confident. Yeah. People like, you know what I mean? You dress a certain way to be confident. So why can't that apply to your hair?
We're getting into it. We're kind of moving into a different discussion now, the way I'm thinking as well. But like, I'm all for, like I said, touch wood, God willing, it will never be me, because my hairline ain't moved since ever in life. God willing, it will remain like the way both my grandparents on both sides, full heads of hair, full hairline, we move. But all I'm gonna say is, this generation, of basically like build a bitch. Of basically pro Evo create a player fan.
He's their own, man.
This generation,
That's the Provo. You used to create the boots.
Man, to create the player.
Do you know Provo? Yeah, I knew to make the boots in it. You used to make the fake Nike tick. Oh yeah, it was like bent like this.
No, you had to do bare shapes, bro. So basically it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Shape 1,
7
shape 5,
with 6,
shape
9 with 7.
Was so cheap. Just get a license. Not having to do customization.
You got Phil Norcott. North London Red. North London
White.
Man City Blade.
It's like Arsenal, man. It's Arsenal. North London Red.
But all I'm gonna say is this generation, like I get that now we have the ability to tweak our appearances and stuff, but I think it's getting a bit out of control, bro.
Like, if it makes you happy, dude.
I get that, but bruv, when you're taking there's a balance between making you happy and life risks. Like, for example, that girl,
I agree.
What's that girl called? I think her name's like Miss Fabulous or something like that.
She's on smoke, so I plead the fifth.
No. She came out. She did the.
I've seen her roast the fuck out of people online.
She did the BBL, innit?
I heard about
the black girl.
Yeah. I think she
did the BBL and it went wrong. It went wrong and it went really bad. Like, it was like she came out and she spoke about it.
Wasn't she promoting the BBL?
Yeah, she was promoting it.
Yeah.
Promoting the thing, and then it went pear shaped, and she almost like
lost her life.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. If you're going to risk your life to look better, then it's like, all right, be wise. Like with the teeth thing, people get it done because there's no risk to it. It's not like
There
you're
is
going-
risk.
Like when you go get braces, that doesn't risk it.
No.
You don't know the risk.
No. We spoke about this, but veneers and what it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about just getting caps,
Yeah.
then that's different. People that get like the full
Veneer
the
thing,
full veneer,
there's
thing,
a risk
bruv,
to it.
they shave your teeth down,
Yeah, but there's
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, but that's
but
the
they're
thing.
like life risks to that.
bruv. They have to get it done every 10 years.
15 years.
If you got that bread, then go for
It's
it.
15 years. It's every 15 years. But the thing is, how can you say there's a risk to it? We don't know. It's a new thing. Like, has there been enough studies to know? Like, we weren't doing veneers in 1920. We don't know the risks yet.
But at the end of the day, I think each their own.
That's
I
even
think
worse.
As a person, if you're not happy with how you are and you know you can change it, shouldn't you just like go and do it then and see if you'll be
No,
happier?
I'm not saying that, but I feel like, bruv, this is an.
Of course, if there's a safe
You
way
need to
around
be.
it,
You need to
like,
kind of be happy with
What I
yourself.
don't co-sign is
Why'd you
if
have
you
to
can go
hurt
to the
yourself?
gym, bang out squats and get a big butt, do that instead of going to do a BBL.
Yeah.
If there's a safer option, do that. Even if it means there's a lot of work. But of course, I agree with you. Like, if you're going to risk your life just because you can't be,
But the mentality, I agree with you. But the mentality now is, for some people, is rather than I'm gonna work hard to get this in order.
Yeah.
They're thinking, raw, I'm gonna save bare peas.
Yeah, quick,
and then
fix.
sort my bum out.
Yeah, quick fit.
That's like, is that not a bit crazy? Does that not seem
If
like
it's safe,
not,
though,
but
if it's safe, then I
get
can go for it.
But again, we say it's safe here. Mike just made a point. It hasn't been out for that long.
How do you know?
We don't know.
Yeah, long-term
We're the
effects.
first. We're the first generation, or like we're the first to experiment with this kind of stuff. We don't know what the long-term health effects are going to be.
True.
Putting all that foreign shit in your body, that can't be good for you. Can't.
This is the thing. It probably isn't good for you. But again, I'm reading this book here in regards to the chimp here.
You still ain't finished that book?
No, I haven't. I've been very busy.
You recommended it to me. I finished it, and you're still reading it.
Do you know, I'm on chapter 2.
You're on chapter
no,
2?
but do you know the chapter 2 is big, innit? You know, it's the only bit when it's talk like this. I'm in a bit of the book that's really, really interesting when it's telling you about like you can't force other people to do other things. So you can't expect things of other people. Yeah,
I'll give it to you. Probably one of the best books I've read in a long time.
There we go.
Like, yeah, shout out to you. You did your thing
I
with
know.
that book.
Thank you.
Look at these guys.
Thank you.
Man did his thing and they even read the book. Can you imagine? Don't shout out to him, bro. Just shout out to Amazon reviews. It weren't you, Mike.
Jay's the realest. He just shut it down.
I had to shut it down,
I'm on page.
Man's on chapter 2 and he's acting like he acts like he proper plugged you in the book, fam. Allow it, bro.
Wait, I'm on
Shut
page.
up, man.
Chapter 2 is at page 150. So
It's a long book. Yeah, it's a
so
long book.
like the chapters are big. Like the chapters are
Bruv,
big.
you haven't finished the book, so you cannot take credit for referring someone else to the book. Sorry.
I can.
No,
Nah,
you
he
cannot.
put me on though. He put
I
me
did.
on. I'll give it to him. He did put me on.
Bruv, he shared a link with you, bruv. That's about it. That's about it. I ain't giving him any more credit than that, bruv. Man's talking about the chimp and still ain't got his chimp under control.
Anyhow.
Nah, finish the book. Trust me.
I will finish it. I'll be reading it more because the thing is, I was busy. I was dealing with a lot of stuff.
It sounds like cat.
Busy chimping.
Buying smoke machines. I'm wearing wigs for TikTok videos.
Let's talk about that actually quickly. Let's talk about whilst we're talking about self-improvement and all that. Mike clearly has invested in himself because Mike has a plethora of wigs.
Yes.
How many wigs you got now?
Yeah, how many?
I'm starting to get. Your dad asked a question. He's like, Mike is buying all these wigs. Johnny, is he gay?
Not that there's anything wrong with that, by the way.
There's nothing wrong with that.
As a disclaimer.
No. Our people them know we have no
cool.
issues with the LGBT
I'm
community.
very cool with the gays.
Yes,
No,
sir.
like not gay.
Why did you say it like that?
I agree with that.
Why did you say it like that?
That was like a dickhead for agreeing. Fucking hell, like, Jesus Christ.
The LGBT plus community, is it Q? No, LGBTQ community.
Yeah, them man. Yeah.
I don't want to know. You got a dickhead.
No, you lot, him.
No, it's you as well. It's you. You know what you're doing.
I've given the blueprint. The LGBTQ community. Finish. Because it's quite a long one, but LGBTQ community.
Shout out my people then,
I
regardless
swear-
of your sexual orientation.
I swear there's a H in there somewhere.
Fuck off. Carry on with your
Hey.
No, one of my close friends is lesbian, so I don't want to disrespect her in it. So, like, shout out to you.
I'm Dave Dependent.
Shout out
so,
to them, man.
Yeah, she's a good rapper as well. But yeah. What? She raps. Does she not
I
rap?
feel like editing this. I feel like this whole shit should be edited.
Does she not rap?
Hey, Jay, I'm gonna need to make that cool, yeah? Cool.
Anyways, she raps. Anyway, so
Might have to bleep that still.
about
But yeah,
what?
we move.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Okay. How many wigs have I got? I did a video today and I used
lot.
quite a lot of them. I didn't use all of them. I used about 9 of them.
How many
So
wigs?
I might have about 10 wigs.
A lot.
Do you know what? I said this before we started the podcast. I fuck with Mike. Like, he's comfortable in himself and he has fun. Like, something I read about Mike that I'm starting to adopt more is he prioritizes having fun and being happy. And for me, hey, if wearing hella wigs makes you fun and have a good time, then do it. For me, that's not my kind of vibe, but hey, have fun, bro.
So
And to be fair, his TikToks are funny and his videos are funny. I can't sit here and
He's a
say I
TikTok
don't laugh
man
at
now.
them. I don't laugh at them, but like, I do find them funny. So
You're a
like,
TikTok nigga now.
Do you know what it was? I was thinking to myself, you know what? I make a lot of videos. So why would I not make TikTok videos? I make a lot of videos anyway.
yeah, it makes sense.
And I was like, all these niggas are making TikTok videos. Why not? All these Americans do it. Let me just make some fucking TikToks. Like, fuck it. It's fun. I can't lie. I had fun yesterday making that TikTok video. I had a great time.
Oh, that's all I like to hear.
We like to hear that. However, what I'm trying to understand here is, so you sit on your computer
No,
or your phone or whatever,
correct.
and you go, this wig, nah, it's not capturing, nah, it's not Brian enough for me this wig.
It doesn't make my eyes pump.
Nah. This wig is too Jake. It's too Jake. I need something a bit more Paul. You know, like what's the thought process when you're scrolling through? You're like, in fact, where are you even buying these wigs from? Amazon.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
shout out Jeff Bezos.
The joy is, because of family, yeah, we've got
like
Prime.
Jeff.
We've got Prime. So I see a wig, I know it's coming within 24 hours.
I would say get the Jeff Bezos wig, but you already got that.
That's just not nice.
Do you want to hear something funny? Yeah? Do you want to hear something funny? So basically, right now, I like my little sister trims my hair in it because all I do is I pay £1 per trim.
Shout out to you. Sounds like capitalism.
That's labor, bro.
Sounds like capitalism to me. Hey, shout out Andy Smith, free market.
So you got to use this child labour when you can. The child labour when you can, innit? Yeah,
man.
That's what we're here for, child labour.
Follow that wrong, bro. Pause.
So obviously with the child labour thing, my sister gets £1. The thing is, yeah, my sister would try to negotiate like, if you go to the barbers, like, she'll be like, if you go to Justin, who'll charge £30, like, if you go to the African man in the town centre, they'll charge £10, like, she'll not be charged near there. I say, look, Hannah, take the £1. Otherwise, if you up your prices, I'll go to them. I've got the money to do it. I'm doing this for you. So she did take the £1 or nothing. She goes, okay, I'll take the £1.
I'm gonna talk to her.
I take the £1.
She got to be at least £3, bro. What's wrong with you?
Do you know what I'll do? I'll go somewhere else and try to pay more to show her. That's how capitalism works.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight, yeah. An average trim, no matter where you're gonna go to, is gonna be £10.
I'm bored, fam. I'm getting
£10.
zero.
It's £10.
I know.
They don't care
Mike,
what's there.
But they do the beard as well. She don't do the beard. She don't do the
Mike,
beard. I'm
Mike,
not touching. Not touching my beard.
It's £10 just for the
It's
head.
£10 for
No,
the
if
head.
if I go to Justin, £30 everything. And if I go to Justin, he has to do my beard. My beard.
No, but
I
what
have to
if
look.
they don't do the beard? How much do they charge? £10, right?
No, they do the beard. Every time I go, they do the beard.
But it's a
They do
minimum
not
£10.
do the whole
£10.
thing for £10.
Minimum.
Huh? Yeah, £10.
The whole thing.
Yeah, £10.
But my boy is minimum. Even if he goes there and says don't touch my beard, they're still going to charge you 10.
Bro, even if I go to the barber shop and get my freaking sides done, yeah. Most times, sides.
No,
back.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, not Justin, yeah.
Yeah, Justin's
It's
£30
minimum. Just
So
to
just I've been
fade my
bumped.
sides.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. I have two. Listen, I've said this before. I've said this to Justin already. He knows. I've cheated on him. My ex-barber. I've cheated on him. I've cheated on my ex-barber. I've told him this, and he's aware of this. Because when I was at uni and Justin upped his price from I think 15 to 20, I was like, oh, let's just hurt my bank, yeah. And I was like, look, my hairline's shit. Let me just go to these uncles. They were charging £8 for beard and trim.
And you wonder why your hairline's
And
no longer
then
there.
I started working and I went back to Justin. Justin came back to me like, bro, your hairline's fucked. Them man in those uncles fucked up your hairline, and he was saving my hairline, innit? And I remember I went to a game. Me and Justin went to watch Nigeria versus Serbia with my boy. I wore a hat the whole time, and I came back from Nigeria. We're leaving. I went, oh, Justin, I haven't told you yet. He's like, what? Took off my hair, bald. Justin went like this. Because he just knew, he had lost a customer. Because I've not seen him since. He hasn't cut my hair since.
Mike.
He knew he lost a customer. At that moment, he knew he lost a customer.
Imagine his favourite feed is gone.
Because
My favourite feed OD.
do you know why? Because Justin was like, that was cool. Justin knew this trim, I could do his trim in 20 minutes max and do it cleanly. It was a quick, easy, £25, quick, easy.
Yeah,
but now
yeah.
I'm gone. And now I'm not going to because I'm bored. I'm not paying you £25 to do
it's
boards.
not perfect.
The economics, the maths is not maths. I'm not doing that.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm afraid of you now
Because
your hairline was on life support as it was.
yeah.
And you decided that rather than going to the supreme surgeon that is Just Cuts and getting that TLC, you said, fuck it, I'm going to go to Uncle down the road.
No, it wasn't like that. It was kind of like...
What do you mean it wasn't like that?
No, listen, Justin was doing nice, but then he raised his prices.
So?
And listen, I thought, because my hair, I didn't really care that much, yeah, I thought these uncles were still giving me a trim. When I went back to Justin, yeah, and he gave me a trim, I understood the mistakes I made in the past. Because the trim Justin gave me, I went from my normal 6 out of 10 to a 9.5. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Even with belly, with everything, I went, geez, Justin, I look sexy. Beard, I look sexy.
So you don't cheat your barbers.
Yeah, and I was like, Justin, I apologize for all my errors in the past. I said sorry. I said sorry for it, yeah. But obviously now, like I said, I'm bored. So anyway, back to the original story.
Opportunity cost, bro. You didn't measure it out properly.
It is what it is. We move. I'm bored now.
You're bold now.
So, it's the story I was going to get to. Obviously, my sister cuts my hair.
£3 minimum.
We're on lockdown. I have no reason to go out anywhere, right? So, she hasn't cut my hair in ages. What's underneath this hat is an abomination.
Okay, I need to see it. I need to see it, fam. I need to see it.
After the pod.
Jay, I saw it. My chest.
Hey, Mike, let me...
My chest.
Wait.
That's why when you're Disney's hair, I'm like, fam, I don't want to do that because God might decide, hey, I'm gonna punish you, Sadiq, and then it might be me next, and I don't need that. I don't need that because what I saw under that hat, Jesus is Lord. I don't need that in my life or the next life. Yo, nah, fam, it's long, you know. It's not. Appreciate our hairlines, Jay. Appreciate.
Mike, let me see it. Mike, show the people.
I won't show you.
No, I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that. You should show the people. Keep that hat firmly
Hey,
on your head.
Johnny, what's his hair like? What's his hair looking like?
Horrendous.
What I'm gonna say is, yeah, I'm gonna say two
No
things.
disrespect, though, man.
I'm gonna say
No
two things.
disrespect.
What I'm gonna say is, wait. I'll think about it. What I'm gonna say is this, yeah. If you were how can I describe it? Imagine Hairlines a McDonald's M.
Jay's
yeah?
bad, man. He's loving this.
A McDonald's M, yeah. But you see the M at the front. See the M at the front is an island. So the M at the front is an island. I'll flip a coin. If one of you call it right, I'll show my hairline on the camera.
Sadiq, you call it, man.
You call it. I don't want Mike to do this.
Sadiq,
Fam,
call it,
I don't
man.
want Mike to do this. I don't think you should do this.
Look, you need to call it, man.
Do it.
'Cause you're impartial here, bro.
I'm
Sadiq,
just
call
saying.
it. Call it.
Some of you have to call it.
Call it.
Jay, come on. You want to see it?
Heads.
Heads what?
Heads, you do it.
Heads I do it.
Heads, you do it.
It's tails, baby.
Oh, I see. You're good.
It's tails.
You're lying. I slightly think that he wants to show people.
No, listen. If the podcast gets good views, I'll release my hairline.
I can't lie, you man.
I'll release my hairline.
I don't think it's even worth it.
But anyway, to the story I was gonna get to, yeah. So, I went to visit my boy, and he was with these two girls on the weekend. I want to go link him in it.
Why does it sound like a rocky story?
It's kind of, it's not that rocky. So I want to go visit. We're just chilling, do whatnot, yeah. So this girl, she's a bit waved, innit? And I think she's like, yeah, she's a bit waved. She's waved. She's like, look, guys, I got this hairbrush. Look at this hairbrush I've got. It's very expensive. It's like £18, guys. So she's like brushing my boy's hair, innit? She's brushing it. And I'm just there like, she goes to me like, look at this hairbrush. She takes my hat off, about to brush it. Looks at the hairline. There's a silence for about 5 seconds. She puts it back on the head and she goes, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's your apology. I'm like choke slam there. She's like, why are you apologizing? It's my hair.
It's because of the sins I've done in the past. That's why my hair's like
I said
this.
it. I've got this theory. I think niggas got bored when they're scumbags for no reason. I think that's God punishment. Like, hey, as a man, you're more physically dominant than the majority of the people on this planet, which is women. No offense, because that's just facts physically. And I think as a man, if you decide to be a scumbag, God says, hey, big man, I'm going to humble your ass. And I think that's why he starts, because every nigga that I know that's gone bored, they're scumbags for no reason. They're naturally nice guys, aka Mike, and they decide to be scumbags because it's fun, it's entertaining. They want to be a villain. And I think that's why they lose their hairline. Shout out to that girl.
She said sorry.
She said sorry, yeah. Oh. She said sorry. Oh.
I'm not, I lost it. I'm like, why you apologize?
God, I'm going to continue to be a good man so I don't lose
I would have been vexed. I'm like, why you apologize? Oh shit.
The thing is, this shit don't get to me. I'm just kind of like, you know what?
That's it. You got tough skin. You're lucky.
This is funny. I just took
Look,
that
like
as
I
funny.
keep saying, at the
Are
end
you
of the day,
gonna go
you gotta
Turkey?
be-
Are you gonna go Turkey?
No way. I'm bored and I
Oh,
love it.
you're owning it.
Huh?
You're owning it. You're just embracing it. You're not gonna.
I'll,
If there's a brother down the road like, yo, 5 bags, I'll give you a hairline looking like fucking Drake's.
bro, I don't mind being bald. Like, look at all the famous bald niggas that have done well in this earth.
I don't think
Mike,
it's gonna affect you.
forget
I think
all
it's
that.
personally,
Michael
I don't
Dewberry.
know. Do you reckon
Personally,
it affects you?
You've
Like,
got
do you
5
feel a
bags
type of way?
spare.
Then
You've
you're
got
calm.
5 bags spare.
Yeah.
And someone says they can restore your hairline back to how it was.
Come my bit, I'll do a bit.
For 5 bags, would you do it?
I
Could you
mean,
be back to
why wouldn't? But the thing is that it doesn't come to my mind because
Okay,
it doesn't.
it's not a priority.
I said I don't.
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
hair.
It doesn't
I don't
affect
mind
my
hair.
like. It doesn't affect my everyday confidence.
Mike's still a
Okay,
Do you know
scumbag
what I'm
regardless, hair or no hair.
Facts.
I remember the scumbag. You're more of a scumbag than me.
No. See, we had this argument on the way here. I'm naturally a scumbag. Like, I do things naturally, and then people tell me, oh, that's a bit of a dickhead move. And I go, oh, shit, my bad. I didn't know. Whereas Mike sees things and goes, that's a bit of a dickhead thing to do.
Conniving.
I'm going to do it.
Yep.
That's the difference. I can't help the fact I'm a scumbag. I try to improve myself and become nice. I think over the years, I've become a nicer person.
You have. You're nicer. You're nicer.
Because I've worked on my scumbagness, because I just can't help it. So
I need examples. Self-awareness,
man. That's the key. Whereas I think the difference between me and Mike, when he says I'm more of a scumbag than him, I think at this point you've overtaken. Like, some of the shit I've heard on the podcast that you've done, I kind of go, fucking hell, this guy is reckless.
No, but
That's techno.
Yeah, I don't
rave.
want to bring that up because I know he doesn't like it, but fucking
no, you can
hell.
put out what you want. This is an
Fucking
open
hell.
space. We're friends here.
Fucking hell. And
It's
techno
gonna,
rave, you know.
it's gonna be plastered everywhere soon. I'm not gonna say too much. Innit?
What was that? So wait, was she bent over and you just hitting it like that?
Bend your back and then
So
dig
we
it.
went to the place. She was giving me up first.
Yeah.
Then I bent her over the Das Techno bridge.
And you just go and have
Just did it. And the gay
giving her
niggas.
that hammer time.
No
one said sing the song.
And the gay niggas, bro, the worst thing is, yeah, one of the gay niggas looked exactly like the Joker from the Suicide Squad. The tattoos and the green hair, exactly.
Just there and you jacking off.
I have a
right?
video of him somewhere on my phone. He was just dancing. I remember in the rave, bro. But anyway, we moved.
Yeah, you're more scumbag than me.
I disagree.
I'm a recovering scumbag.
I don't know.
I am. Most of the people I've met recently will say
You were just not very nice, you know.
naturally, but I'm working on it and I'm improving it.
Okay.
Just give me the W. Don't try and take it away from me. I can see you thinking.
Listen, there's stories there, and I don't want to do it because
What's the next topic?
I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
Oh, so deep like that, yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble.
What stories? I'm trying to think. What stories do you possibly have? Because uni, I think you had way more worse stories than me.
I got worse stories, but you got stories of things that you did or said that I go, look, I don't want Sadiq cancelled before his music's popped. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, let me break in the music industry, build my relationships, then because that's my theory. Because I was like, if I speak honestly, fam, I won't get in the door. Like,
Nigga, don't do that. That's 5 to 10. Watch out.
Oh no, that's gotta go.
I've got no
That No.
You know, after the pod, I'm trying to work out what he means.
Bleep that's gone. That is gone. Swoop, wipe on the record. Where
Because
we
my
at?
man's a madman, you know.
Where we at?
Horrible man.
Horrible
Horrible man.
man. Damn, did you creep
Where we at?
his girl?
Mike,
Bruv,
what
that's
was it?
horrible. I can't lie, Chris. That was terrible. That was terrible.
That's gone.
Should we move on to rattles of the week?
Rouse this week. Yeah, I'll go last because I'm not used to this. I'm trying to think of what my rouse.
I've already said man.
I got a rattle of the week. Let me go back. Let me go get it because I saw that rattled me. Okay, it's my rattle of the week. So I love American sports. Absolutely adore American sports.
Come on.
But there's one American sport I will never watch no matter what, and that is baseball.
This is boring. I can't lie.
Horrendous sport. However, basically this week there's a baseball team called the New York Mets. Yeah. And in the week they had to fire their general manager. So I don't know if you know about American sports. The general manager is the one who basically does all the trades. They're the one that basically says this player's come signing this player. They do all the transfers and that, yeah, or the contracts and all that, yeah. They had to fire their general manager because in 2016 the general manager was chatting to a reporter in which he sent her 63 messages. Yeah. We don't know what the messages said, but there were 63 messages of her saying like, yo, like, what I'm going to do, yo. And then because he was getting no reply, man thought, fuck it. Sent the dick pics.
Yeah, come on, bro. No replies, and you think the next move is dick pic. The next move is unfriend and keep it moving, bro. Man said dick pic.
Wait. Hold
He's
on.
a general manager.
Hold on.
How did he think it was gonna go?
Hold on.
How did he think it was gonna go?
I thought maybe you were about to say that she had some dirt on him, or he was trying to contact her to report some new. He was trying to clap cheeks.
I don't know what he was trying to do, but he was sending
63 messages.
I want my bet. Hey. But yeah, 63 messages, man. Man didn't give up, man. Man said, I'm not going to give you up, babes.
And then
I credit him for the persistence. It's a bit creepy once you get to like 63.
Bruv, once you
the
get
dick pic is like, come on, bro. You wasn't getting no energy. You think it's time to send her a picture of the penis. Nah, let it go, bro.
Take your L, man.
Once you get to
Take
3,
your L,
it's
bro.
done, bruv. It's done.
What is your limit, though? What is your limit? Like, if it's a thing you... Because I have a belief
3.
I have a belief that everyone breaks their rules. Everyone breaks the rules. Like, there's no rules.
It's
I think
3,
people
bro.
go to a crazy amount of... Let's say it's a thing that you really like and you don't have... Like, you've done a thing before you've chatted. I think people break that 3 rule. I've seen brothers that go, fam, I only text a thing twice. I double text and that's it. If I don't get a response, it's cool. But there's a girl that they dated before, they've crashed and they've had a thing with... Bro, you'll show the message, you see like 10 messages they've sent to them back to back to try and get a response.
My max I've ever done is 3, man.
3?
And it's text, attempt, call. After that, it's done.
Text, attempt, call. Fair enough.
It's done. It has to be. Just
I think, yeah,
it's out of
mine's
pride.
around 3, 4.
It's pride, man.
Mine is a mixture of pride and whether I think I can get it.
I don't like 4. I don't like that number 4. That number 4
It's 3
scares
or 4.
me.
It's if I know I can get. If I feel like I can get it, I might get that extra.
4 has to be a wave desperation thing, bro. That's the only. That's
A
the
lot of
only
the
balance.
time, I think once you get to 3, it's more or less wave desperation thing.
Bro, if I get to 3, that's because I really want you. I've done 3. If she says no for 3, I'm unfollowing her. Like,
And you beat already.
I'll be already.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
but-
going over 3. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, if I beat already,
You're
yeah.
going over 3, especially when it's them yak nights. You're wasted. You're like, I know I can get this.
It's free, bro.
Depends what you mean by it. Is it like unreplied or they replied back?
Unreplied.
Unreplied?
Yeah.
I'm never going. I can't do that. I can't do that.
If I haven't hit it before, 2 max. If I've hit it before, that I could go up to 4.
4.
If I've hit before, yeah.
If she's gone on to 4, I feel like she's moved on. She's on the greener pastures.
Yeah.
Like she's no
I'm
longer.
too curious. I just want to see.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I remember there's a girl had really great rapport with, yeah? Great girl. And I remember I must have messaged her one time. And I was like, nothing. I went, this is silly. What? Did it again, second one. Nothing. I went, what is going on here? This is new. She would never do this to me. Me? We had rapport. You know what I mean? Like, she let me box on her face. What? That was only 6 months ago. What's going on here? Yeah. And I must have left it. Randomly, I saw a picture, like her to all happy. And then like a second picture. I scroll to the next one. I see a nigga to the left of her. Oof. I go, oh, that's
See, but
why.
I think I've got a sixth sense. I think I can always detect when a girl has a man.
I would just say, just tell me.
This is
No,
it.
because they move differently. Girls move differently.
But
when they have
why?
A man. They do. No, but you can just tell. You can just tell.
But it's no.
You can
No,
tell.
no.
You're just choosing to ignore it.
No,
You can always tell 'cause they move.
Sadiq.
Fam,
Nah,
you know.
I can't
Fam,
have this one. I can't.
Nah, girls move differently when they get a
Sadiq,
man.
you're right. You are right. You are so right. And experience has taught me now that you can feel the signs. You know when it's like that.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't make it right. If me and you have rapport and we're cool, we are cool.
I think it's the game.
Nah, man, it can't. I'm sorry. Look, when that happens, yeah, like those girls. There's a couple of girls that I know, yeah. That one, especially there's one I can think of right now, yeah. Air hostess. Mm-hmm. Me and her were friends. Like we were cool, innit?
Yeah.
And like, it got to a point that she started giving me these like, I could feel the replies that were kind of like dead, innit? So I know that obviously I had a suspicion that it's probably because of that, innit? But if you're my friend, we're friends at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck.
And you've never done a thing before.
I had the opportunity to beat. I didn't beat.
Yeah.
I didn't beat. Opportunity was there, bruv.
Yeah.
It was there. She took me to the yard, everything, and I didn't beat.
Yeah, didn't
Bruv, I even kept my trousers on just so I wouldn't beat.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, but that's because I rated her though. That was the thing, innit? But like, if you're my friend, I expect you to be like, you know what, Jay? I've got someone now, innit? So
Yeah.
Like, that's, we can't really. Okay, yeah, cool, fair enough. You don't even have to go into detail. Just say I'm seeing someone now. I get the message. It's over. Complete. Control, delete. It's done. But not all this like elusive thing, and then you start feeling like a dickhead, bro. We have a rapport. It's a different thing if it's just a thing that you beat.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, I used
There's
to beat
no
her.
relationship there. Yeah.
When you got a rapport with someone that you're cool with, nah, man. Nah, sorry, nah.
I listen. The
Can't
thing
allow it, bro.
The thing
I think
is,
it's a dickhead
Game,
thing.
though, like, that's
It's a
just
dickhead
me.
thing.
I think it's the game.
It is the game, but don't make it right. I'm sorry.
But I think guys have their own equivalent to that.
What is it?
I'm trying to think, but like,
We're straight
No.
up,
Let's
fam.
be honest. Yeah, if you're actually in a relationship, yeah, and a girl moves to you, yeah, you don't ignore the girl. You say to the girl, look, sorry, I've got a girl.
no,
You
fuck
say
that because girls are different. Girls are different to guys. Guys, yeah, you're right. Guys moving on that aspect of if they're in a relationship, they want to respect their girl, so they'll tell the other girl that's pursuing them. But my point is, if you're not interested in the girl, let's say you might be single, but you just don't find her attractive, you're not going to be open about it. That's equivalent to women when they're in a relationship. I think with guys, when you're not feeling the thing, you're not open like, yo, I'm not feeling you, leave me alone. You just kind of try to...
Yeah, you're right.
You covertly do it.
You're right.
For girls, when they're in a relationship, more time, if they entertain you, they find you attractive, they find you attractive, and they might have something better on the line. So they don't want to cut you off, but they're just going to covert in a way where like, yo, I don't want
And then 3 months later, hey,
big head.
hey, big head.
That's the game.
I can't lie to you. All the time,
That's the
when
game.
I've moved to a girl, yeah, and they told me, oh, sorry, I got a man, I rate them highly.
Yeah.
I rate them so highly because I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I get that. Like, I'm like, you know what? I respect that. I'm not going to move to you like that. If I ever speak to you again, yeah, it'll be on like a friendly thing. I'm not going to move to you because you've said no to the boundary. Unless she's like one of those girls that's like, I cheat, and then like, it's different.
Yeah.
But she's gone to me, look, I've got a man, it's cool. She's giving me the boundaries. Like, she says, look, you didn't know that was the boundary line,
This
yeah?
is the line.
This is the line. Don't cross that again. If you cross it again, am I right to move, to go crazy to do it? But don't cross it again. She's giving me the warning. That's what I think it is. I feel like we need to create boundaries for people.
Yeah.
And I don't think that enough people create boundaries. Like, I'm not saying that this edges on girls to let man send them unsolicited dick pics. It's not right to do that.
Yeah.
It's not right to do that. But I feel like every single person, man or woman, should set boundaries. If someone sends you something that you don't want it to do, be like, hey, hold on a minute there, buddy. You can't
Hold
do
on,
that.
player.
Hold on, player. You know,
But I think
you
women
can't
just
do
got.
that.
I think this is not me standing as like some, like let me not say that. But I think women have got as with guys, the most you have to worry about if you was to shut down a girl, the most you have to worry about is just her just moving on and just not being interested in you. As a girl, I think when you shut a guy down, you have to worry about the aggression that might come after it. So I think that's why most girls avoid it. That's why I get it. That's why I go as part of the game. Because I think, fam, I've spoken to like some of my female friends. They'll be like, a boy will move to me. I say I'm not interested, and they'll start getting mad. They'll start moving wild. And I've seen that live. I've seen certain men just start acting. I was like, fam,
Upon further reflection, after you've raised that point, you have a very,
so I
very
think
valid
that's why,
point.
in general, naturally women just kind of go, well, I'm not going to acknowledge him shouting out to me because if I shut him down, he might kick off. If I entertain him, I'm not interested.
It's a good point. Very good point.
But I upon reflection, you saying that, I've heard the same thing as well. But all I'll say is, it's still different if it's someone that you have rapport with. It's different.
You don't know. You've
Yeah,
heard
yeah, it's
stories.
different.
No, you've
It's
heard
right.
stories.
different.
You've heard stories of, I thought he was my friend and he tried it on me and I shut him down. Now we don't talk anymore. You've heard them stories.
Well, then that's that again.
You've heard
No,
them
but that,
stories.
but you know,
That's
but-
the game.
about
It's
friend
the
zone.
No,
game.
but she's right.
Friends with
But
people.
that's the thing. That's the boundary. If he's your friend, he crossed the boundary. Yeah. Look, you can't control what people do. But if your friend thinks it's okay to move to you when you've told him it's not okay to do so, then how can he be your friend? He's not respecting your boundaries. You can't say he's your friend if he's not respecting the
But if
parameters
that
I've
never
put
came
on
up
him.
in discussion. If that never came up in
It
discussion,
should
naturally
do.
became friends.
Okay.
But whose responsibility is it? Why is it hers? Why is it not
No.
yours?
As soon as he's
Why is
moved.
it not the guy's responsibility? Because that's why.
Because I want pum pum. I want pum pum.
That's what I said.
Give me pum pum.
Give me pum pum now. Give me pum pum.
Give me pum
Give me
pum.
pum pum. Unless you tell me no pum. Like, what's the thing? You will never get this. You will never get this unless you told me I can't get it.
I don't agree with that.
I
I've always said this. That's why my game has been different to Mike's. That's why I think Mike has had his success in the way he moves. Because with me, I'm open. If I find you
Talk to
attractive,
Mike. I'm talking to Mike.
so if I find you attractive, you're going to know. You're going to know. So if I try a thing, you're going to know it's coming. But I think most men, like mine, they will just act oblivious. Like, oh, you're just my friend. I just think you're cool. I just like hanging out with you. And then when they finally get to a point where they want to express they have a feeling about you, and then the girl shuts them down, then it gets weird.
It's not weird.
It usually, no, I'm not saying, but it usually gets to that point. It gets weird.
All my female friends, yeah, it's never got to the point.
Do they know? Out of all the female friends you have, are there a few that you would definitely smash?
Every single one of them. Like, that's not the point. That's not the point.
So,
but that's not the point.
No. Let me finish. Huh? Do they know that?
Okay. 90%.
Okay, no, hold on.
Sadiq.
The buff ones.
I'm outing him.
I'm just joking.
I've realised.
He's not.
I've realised. We're not talking about the same type of girl. I'm talking about a girl that I've, like I said, built rapport with. I took her to a work function. Like
Jay, do you find her attractive?
Yeah, of course I do.
So you smash?
Yeah, the opportunity was there.
There you go. So what
No,
are
no,
you talking about? Does she know you would smash?
Bruv, I'm talking about a girl that is on me as well, bruv.
Does she know you would smash her?
Of course she knew. She brought me to her house.
Okay, there you go. So you have no issue then, because you made it clear. My point is, most men are like Mike. They don't make it clear.
Yes.
No.
They hide their feelings.
But I'm saying,
But it's different. It's different. I would never stick it onto the girl to be like boom, 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 because I know the boundaries, because we're the friendship.
But has she told you those boundaries? You just assumed them.
I'm smart enough to know.
You assumed them.
No, I'm not assuming. I know. I just know.
Game is pussy game.
No, it's not.
Mike's
Pussy game.
talking about female friends here. I'm talking about gal that you basically could have potentially been an entanglement.
And then you ended up becoming friends.
Not even that. It just for one reason or the other, you just never got there. But it's one of them things where
friendly.
Huh?
You stayed friendly.
It's pretty much pre-entanglement kind of vibes.
What he's trying to say is, what Sadiq's trying to say is like, the ball was there, Ozil was looking, make the run. You never made the run. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said you never made the run into the box.
In fact,
Ozil wanted to play you through.
The ball was put through to me, and I didn't take the shot.
So that's that's not a boundary being
It's
set.
not the same. It's not
That's
the same
not-
as
yeah.
just a female friend that you're trying to take a shot with. That you
Fam, I feel like, I don't know if this analogy works, but if two men are trying to go for a ball, you would signal to the other man, I'm going for the ball, so he can fall back. So he would signal to you like, nah, I'm going for it. That's my point. That's your relationship with female friends that you would smash. Are you signaling to them that, hey, I would hit that? Or you're not signaling to them and you're just kind of both running for the ball and seeing who would fall back first?
My female friends, like, my female
mine
friends.
ain't the same. My situation ain't the same.
Nah, my female friends is, I will not move to them. I would never move to them.
But you would do it.
If they ask me, if they put me on the pressure, if the question came to me on the Winkers link, yeah, I'm on the spot, Anne's gone, bang, your turn, question, yeah, would you do it? And she said, let's do it right now. Would I take my shirt off?
Of course you would.
Mike, I don't need to. We both know you would.
That's the point I'm trying to make. The difference between me is she would know from heads up, so there would never be a scenario where it gets awkward, because she's either I've given her the heads up and she shut me down from the get go, where it's just like, alright, cool, he's attracted to me, but I want him to know that we're friends, and cool, we'll stay as friends. But you know, hey, anytime you open that door, I'm entering.
No,
I think with you kind of like, you don't say nothing, you just kind of.
No, because
assume that door is closed.
This is the thing, yeah. Like I've got girls, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got girls. I can be like, look, you're my friend. Like we're a friend. Like we can go out and have a good time, yeah. And I won't lie. There's been in the past where I've had my friends. Something's happened. All of a sudden, I'm getting my dick sucked, and we're just friends. We are just friends. We are just friends.
What?
Yeah. We're just friends. Like the thing is, we are friends. Like if we were to say to her, what
are we? Yeah.
If we were to say we're friends.
Yeah.
And then if it can happen. But because I'm not the person that's going to, like I said, I'm not going to disrupt the boundary that goes.
But that's bullshit, because there has been a boundary set. You've assumed a boundary.
Yes, I've assumed a boundary. And
why assuming I don't work it out first?
No, because you don't want to ruin the friendship. You don't want to ruin the friendship unless she goes, yes. I know you said, but if you ask me, when it comes to a friendship thing, yeah, the females have the power in this, in my opinion.
Yeah, and
the
I
females
think
have
that's where
so they have to let you say the door's open. They have to let you know the door's open. If I'm not gonna just be like, yo, Donald Trump,
one of you have to say the door's closed. There's some female friends that I have that, yo, nothing will ever happen because I've either initiated the doors closed.
And I get that, and I'll never cross the
Bro,
boundary.
you don't know if the doors open or close.
I know it's
I
closed.
just playing along. You're just hoping it opens one time.
I'm always making the run. I've got 99 attacker position.
He's ready. He's ready for the strike.
I'm always making the run.
Ultra attacking.
You know, FIFA. Yeah.
I fucking hate that game. I hate how Kingsley was so good at that.
I get involved. You know what's the worst things, yeah? So at uni, yeah, we had FIFA, yeah? And like, who's our roommate? Sam. Caucasian girl, Sam.
Bruv, that was the weirdest thing ever. It's what me, Dave, Paris, Anton, Kingsley, you, and then a random white girl.
Just moved in with us. Random white girl moved in with us, yeah? And I remember her boyfriend, Kareem, yeah?
He was cool.
He was so cold, yeah? And I used to love this shit. I was like, this guy is sick. He's a wavy guy. And I remember we were playing FIFA one time, yeah? We had like a mini tournament. We're just playing FIFA. Like, we're like, Kim, do you want to come play? He's like, yeah, I'll come through, yeah? Smashed all of us. I was like, fuck that nigga, man. I was like, fuck Kareem, man.
FIFA can make me hate someone. But the times I play FIFA with Kingsley, I'm like, I want to fight this shit. I don't like him right now. And Kingsley was the shit talker. What's his name? I can't remember the guy. Sam's boyfriend.
Kareem,
that's
Bob,
it.
you used to chat bare shit.
Bruv, and the way he was in a chill way, he was scoring. He'd be like, you're so shit, man. With Kingsley, at least with Kingsley, he's got energy. He's like, bro, you're shit. So you're like, oh, fam, this guy's guy. But Kareem, he'll look at you and smile, like, fam, you're so shit. Like, in the smoothest voice ever, you're like, fam, fuck this guy.
Yeah, like, this guy's talking like, he's talking for like some, like, you know those Porsche guys, you see the memes, like that vote for Jeremy Corbyn and all that kind of shit.
Them vibes.
Like, you're so shit at this game, you know.
Nah, he was cold as well.
He was sick. He won the tournament. I swear he won the tournament.
Yeah, he won the tournament. I remember Kingsley winning a couple as well, because Kingsley was good.
I'm like, man didn't even live in the yard and he won the tournament, you know. That's mad. You man got any rattles anyway?
I'm trying to think of one. I don't know, what's like a rattle? Something that's just pissed you off during the week?
Or in the entire year or whenever. We call it rattles.
See, a lot of my rattles are controversial, so I don't think of something that's not controversial.
You can say whatever you want, man. This is a free. I'm not editing anything.
And that's the reason why I'm not saying whatever I want. What kind of setup is that? Look at him, schemer. Say whatever you want. I ain't gonna edit anything. What the hell?
Anything? Are you mad?
I don't know. I don't really have any rattles. I don't know. I've become a chill person. Nothing really bothers me nowadays.
Jay?
I already said mine.
Oh yeah, you did that.
I just hate. Okay, this is my rattle. Twitter specialist. Like, I don't like people that speak on. Like, for example, I saw this TikTok video about people comparing Jeff Bezos' money and saying, "Oh, look how greedy he is. Look how much he has." It's like, bruv, that's not cash. That's net worth. Mm-hmm. Like, it's how much his company's value.
Stocks.
It's stocks. Like, that shit's all manipulated. Like, if you had any ounce of interest in stocks or shares, or even study economics to a degree, you know. But no, Twitter's giving you a platform where you can speak on things that you are not educated on. Like, I don't speak on certain things that I have no clue about. But I think that's my rattle. Like, people speaking on things they haven't read into, they haven't looked into, they have. And I get it. That's Twitter. Just share your opinions, no matter how ignorant it is. But it's just the way people type and text as if they know what they're talking about. It's like, bro, if you have no clue what you're talking about. I think another one that made me laugh, that goes on, that's based around that topic, is the tweet about capitalism. Where it's like, oh, you should raise your minimum wages everywhere. I don't want to get into this because I know people are anti-capitalism. I get it. It's a bit of a trend nowadays. But it was just an ignorant statement like, stop sucking the dicks of big corporations. It's like, bruv, raising minimum wages, if you studied economics to any degree, or just studied anything that shows you how money flows in a country, you would understand that raising minimum wage doesn't affect big companies. It only affects small businesses, and medium business, and consumers. So it affects you and your local boss man. Donny at Morley's is getting affected, but McDonald's is not going to feel it.
They're not going to
KFC's
feel anything.
not going to feel it. They're not going to feel it. And it's just when you see people tweet about it and they try to go on a whole fucking thread about it, it's like, bruv, do you have any education in this? And you're just speaking on like, you know what you're talking about. That's my point, because with me, I try to avoid speaking on things that I don't know. If I really care about it, go do a bit of research. But I feel like people just tweet about it and research. It's like, you're just spreading misinformation.
Bro,
that's the age window.
You've said so much truth right there. I can't lie to you. This anti-capitalism thing that came out of nowhere has just pissed me off. I'm a bit of a capitalist, innit? I'm like, go get your money.
It's the best system we have. We need to improve on it, but it's currently the best thing that works.
I can't lie
to this society.
I can't lie to you, yeah. I would see that people are like, I want to be rich, and then all of a sudden the anti-capitalist. You can't be for both.
The one that triggered me was like, eat the rich. It's like, bitch, you're tweeting this off a fucking phone. You are the rich. 75% of the world's in poverty.
You are rich.
The fact that you can tweet this on a phone, you are the rich. You're talking about eating yourself. That's what
you are rich. Like, this capitalist system is the reason why you're able to have custard creams and then bourbons the next day, because you have the choice to do so. What other system's better? Do you want to?
So we take it for granted. Though.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think that's it. I think it's situational. People look at that scenario and go, oh, he's doing better than me, eat the rich.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, no, that's a small percentage of people.
During lockdown, I've had to remind myself, like, even when sometimes I feel like raw, this is fucking dead. Like, I can't do nothing. I'll just be like, at the end of the day, I gotta be grateful.
Yeah.
I got a roof over my head. I got a job. I got my health. I got car. I got so many possessions or whatever. Got to be grateful, man, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then you think that, boy, not everyone's living like this. Like, obviously, all of us are Nigerian, innit? Like, we could easily be in the village right now.
Yeah.
100%.
If for one or two things, like if one family member didn't decide to work as hard as they did, like I've said the story about my grandpa, how he was like a slave and like he worked his way into becoming an engineer from being a house slave in the village. But like,
Well, something
if
simple
one
as my mum
person,
falling for the guy that lives in Nigeria, like things like that would have just changed our scenario so easily.
one thing or the other, bro, we could all be in the village right now.
Yeah.
Never knew what an iPhone is. Never done the podcast. Never had this kind of lifestyle. So we got to be grateful, man. Got to be grateful.
That's what capitalism gave us. And one last thing is, based on your thing, was like, you know those 4 boys that became that meme, innit?
Yeah, shout out Connor. Fam, we met. I don't think you met him, but fam, he went Cov. Well, he didn't go Cov Uni, but he lived in Cov.
It would have made sense if you went Casbah. That place was great.
Fam,
I loved it.
always there.
I loved Casbah. I miss you. The Rock.
I don't miss it.
The Rock music room. I loved that room.
Fuck that. Anytime Mike was lost, you know where to find him.
Rock music room. Sick. But yeah, like
You were in a rock music room in a dance.
You just triggered Jay.
Oh mate, let's end this thing.
But there was a hip hop garage room upstairs. There was a bit of like a commercial room, and there was a rock room that was small and tiny. Most of the time empty. If you couldn't find Mike in the club, best thing he's not upstairs. He's not in the main room, but he's gonna be in the inner room, wilding out with some white girl. Like that was Mike's vibe, bro.
I love rock music, man. It's fucking sick. But yeah, like, so basically, obviously, you know, they weren't famous on the
he's been sent off. The gaffer's been sent off.
Yeah, I think that's another match, innit? So yeah, obviously they weren't famous, yeah, and like there was bare memes, and I remember bare people being like, okay, cool, the memes are happening, and they're all having a good time, yeah. And there was one girl that posted off like, all right, guys, right, this meme, innit, you gotta like relax on it because it's gonna be affecting their mental health and stuff, getting memed and stuff, blah 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 blah. And I'm just there like, why is everyone like? Listen, like, we all know mental health is a pandemic. Like, it's horrible. Like, the people suffering from mental health, yeah. But why are we all just going to this copy and pasting for mental health, yeah, for certain situations? Like, you don't know the guys. The guys have come out and said it's cool, man. It's just banter.
They did an interview.
They didn't even like, it's all banter. Like, they're gonna make peas off it now. Like, it's all banter. Like, we're glad people can be making money off it. It's kind of like you're saying. People are just saying shit for the sake of saying shit, like, to get retweets and like, bro, you're using mental health as an effect. If the guy came out and said, like, can you stop now? It's affecting my mental health. I'd have gone, yo, yeah, stop, yeah. But people are just saying
Clout chasing, man. They do anything for clout these
but
days.
it's mental health. Is it mental health? For it?
It's I don't know. Like,
It's another avenue for clout, bruv. You, like you said, them people tweet out the same default. Mental health. Protect them. Da da da.
Yeah,
they get
it's a trend.
a gang of retweets. They get a gang of likes.
Yeah,
it's
a trend. You're part of our
clout
community.
chasing, bro.
You believe what we believe. Join our team. honestly, that's exactly what I look at politics like. Especially when you get the whole Democrat Republican thing. I go, okay, they're Man United, they're Man City.
No, you're right. It's
like you don't care if what he's saying is actually facts. You just don't like he's in the red kit.
Thing is, that's the type of person I am though. Like I'll for example, I'll see a tweet, right, and you know everyone will be on one side, and then I'll read some of the comments and stuff, and I'll be like, I do agree on this side, but
yeah, I like when
I can
I
understand.
when that happens.
I can understand what this person's saying. Also,
Yeah.
I'm quite open-minded. Like, I like
Yeah, that's the way
stop
to
and
be.
think
Trust.
about things. But most people are just okay. I'm just gonna jump straight. Like for example, and we still don't know what the truth is behind this. But like, I wasn't quick to jump on the Dutch Valley thing because
I plead the fifth
because I didn't know. I still don't know what Wagwan because everyone's saying he did. But my thing was, we don't know whether it's true or not. We don't know whether it's edited or not. We don't know. So like, if it is true, terrible. Like shambles. Write him off, bruv. If it's not true, you've just gone out and you've defamed the guy.
Yeah,
and
for-
it looks like it's come out and it's apparently it was all edited. That's what apparently they're saying, but no, we don't. None of us really know the truth.
But I think some people are attached to the story, man. I don't know. I think some people are attached to the initial story. Like, there's some people who can try to tell them, like, oh, but there's no proof. They're like, no, but it looks bad, and that's the idea they want to stick with. So
Yeah.
I don't know, we don't think
That's the
that-
narrative
that's
and
their-
agenda, innit?
Yeah.
Narrative and agenda, and I want to know the facts.
Yeah, and for
I
me,
wanna
if
know
I don't know
what
the ins and
really
out
is.
of it, I don't have an opinion. That's the mindset that I'm on now. I don't want to really have an opinion if I don't
Yeah.
know the ins and out of it.
Yeah.
Like,
And to be fair, most of these things, I always wonder in my head, like, it's none of my business.
yeah.
Like all these celebrity did this, celebrity that, like, I don't know them.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Are we
It's
talking
none of my
about-
business. Sometimes you have to remind yourself of that though. Sometimes because you get in it, and then sometimes you have to take a step back. Like, right, I'm really getting involved. I'm getting heated, or I'm getting into this thing, and I don't know this person from Adam. They'll see me on the street and they won't even acknowledge me or even recognize me.
What am I getting?
What am I getting involved for?
They call it the footballification of, I can't say the word, the footballification of politics.
That is so
Footballification.
The footballification of
Bro,
politics.
we felt like that's what it is.
Footballification.
It is.
Because you support your team.
Yeah.
Support your team no matter what. to the
Tribalism.
end.
That's what it's called.
So all these Trump guys, no matter what happens, all these Boris Johnson guys, all these Jeremy Corbyn guys, no matter what, to the very end, they'll support their guy. It's the footballification of politics. Yeah,
It's
football
mad. 'Cause
team.
like you said, in a few years we're gonna look back, and in the history books, it's gonna be Trump. What do you call it again? Trumpism. That's gonna literally be in a textbook.
Really, in regards to life, yeah, what it should be. This is the way life should be. When the facts change, so does my opinion.
Facts.
I could go with this person today. I can go with this person tomorrow, based on what they tell me. And it's not just I'm sticking with A, B, C, and D. This is what's right today. This is what's wrong tomorrow. It's the Overton window. Things change. Things adapt, and you choose on which side you're going on based on how life and how society has developed.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. That's how it should be, as you said, should be.
But fuck it.
Well, I think human nature is always going to play a role, man. Naturally, we like to be amongst the community, and I think that's what's always going to happen. Like, I think a lot of this is just down to like it's naturally going to happen. Like, if a bunch of people think the way you think, and you like those people, then you're going to agree with their way of thinking just to fit in. And I think that's why you're always going to get this constant cycle. That's why people are like, cancel culture is going to go away. It's not. Some people are just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to live with it.
There's a book. There's a book that my friend Ikra showed me. There was a book she showed me, and it was based on like society. It's kind of like humans like being grouped into like
100.
into a society. That's like where they think like religion was based off. Like
100.
it's all like because we wanted to fit in part of a society, we agree to these things, even though we might not think about it deeply enough to go look.
We don't care enough about it.
We don't care enough about it. We just go because I want to be part of a society. I want to agree with the status quo in regards to it.
Conformity.
But fuck it. That's why I make fun of blind people because I'm not conforming.
I don't co-sign that. I don't co-sign that.
co-sign
Shout
that.
out my disabled people out there. I don't co-sign anything Mike said. Yeah, but I still can't believe he hit a girl one eye, bro.
I didn't hear that. He did.
Yeah.
Have you ever hit a disabled girl? No.
I'm trying to think. Have I? Nah, man.
I don't think.
I don't know. My numbers are not that crazy. I'm not you.
Some of the girls I hit were dumb, but they weren't disabled.
Oh my god, we're out. We're done.
Now let's hear.
We're done.
I like this.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean they're slow?
Slow.
That's mad.
Slow.
Hey,
That's mad.
Johnny, cut it.
I've never done that.
Cut it.
Yeah, let's get to the ratchet side of this interview.
Sick of this nigga. Sick.